Check, check, check.
Dennis po,
Check.
sumuko ka na. Sila, Jaynard Orque, sumuko ka na. The saga continues dito po sa labanan nitong dalawang storied franchises dito po sa Sharks Billiards Association. This is technically Game 8 ng kanilang labanan. These two teams met in the finals in Season 1 and here they go again sa kanilang unang pagsasalpukan here in Season 2. This series is now tied at 1 game apiece. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong at AJ. Nakita naman natin kahapon ang daming dry breaks at ang daming abbreviated racks in the 13-10 win para dito sa kupunan ng Taguig Stallions.
That's right, Noel. And yung nangyari kagabi, it was a seesaw battle sa scoreline ng dalawang teams. So ang nangyari dito, Mavericks would push and syempre hahabol naman ng Taguig, hindi naman papalamang ang Taguig Stallions dito. So because of the abbreviated racks, pati na rin yung mga dry breaks na sobrang dami kagabi. So naging ganon yung laro, no? Naging neck to neck. Grabe.
Tandaan po natin that Manila won the first series nung nakaraang Lunes and of course Taguig striking back, so we're tied at 1 apiece. Pero sa Taguig naman, alam naman natin yung naging magic dito na bunot ni Coach Jenard Orque. Fielding in Mark E.J. Cunanan alongside Jericho Banyares, and what happened next? Sila po ang naging duo of the night.
Yan, pagpasok ni Mark E.J. Cunanan and Jericho Banyares, nagkaroon ng 5 straight games. So 5 straight wins ang nabigay ni Mark E.J. and Jericho Banyares. And of course, that ended because of the pairing of Jonas Magpantay and Kenneth Arpilleta.
That is correct. Alam naman natin nung Lunes hindi po nakalaro si Mark E.J. Cunanan because he's coming off a break. Pero nung pinasok nga siya, puro fireworks naman ang kanyang binigay, especially with his pairing dito kay Panday, kay Jericho Banyares. Ngayon, pinag-usapan natin kanina AJ yung mga dry breaks kagabi, but a lot of highlights also came sa mga abbreviated racks. Sinimulan niya ng Taguig nung nagkaroon sila ng pagkakataon na makuha yung first rack after just 5 shots. At may kita nga natin dito sa ating video playback. That was the first one. Galing dito kay Bryant Sagiped. Sinundan pa yan ng isang golden break ng kanilang bago-bagong player, si Loverboy, si Gerson Kumayas. But then may mga pambawi rin naman dito ang kupunan ng Manila MSW Mavericks. How about this setup from the 7 to the 9? So again, the importance of getting wins as fast as you can, nangyari yan sa abbreviated racks natin.
Definitely. And syempre hindi pa natin nakikita dito yung highlight ni Jericho Banyares, yung pagtira niya sa web.
Natin yung mamaya.
Ayan, so makikita natin dito.
Well, again, alam naman natin that when you get the wins faster, you can get your team into a certain momentum. Tignan natin dito. May open shot na nagagawin dito itong kupunan ng Taguig, but this led to some magic shooting galing dito kay Kenneth Arpilleta. Take a look at this shot. From the 4 to the 9. That is an amazing put away para dito sa Manila MSW Mavericks. But the shot of the tournament so far belongs, kaya makikita nga natin dito, doon sa setup na yan. We're seeing it one more time.
Ito
the 4 to the 9. Yes.
Kay Jericho Banyares.
Yung kay Jericho Banyares, again, ang ganda ng safety na ginawa rito ng Manila MSW Mavericks. But the Panday, as he is known, always finding the keys to the locked door. Panoorin natin ang ginawa rito ni Jericho Banyares. Double kick lang naman ito, AJ.
2 rails, 1-9 combo bigla off a kick. Grabe.
And of course, we are going to take a look at that one more time. Nag-celebrate ang mga fans dito na kupunan ng Taguig Stallions because at that point, they were so close to getting the victory again. Nakita naman natin, ito po yung ating final rack dito. The pairing of ito si Bryant Sagiped, pati na rin itong si Jericho Banyares. Sila po ang nagtapos para dito sa kupunan ng Taguig Stallions. And the Stallions now have tied this series. And it's interesting to note that these two teams na naglaban sa championship ng Season 1 are currently at the bottom of the standings dito sa ating Season 2. But all that can change in this series. Tignan po natin yung mga stats dito galing sa kupunan ng Taguig Stallions, AJ. What a great performance from a guy who did not see action in last Monday kay Mark E.J. Cunanan.
Yes, 9 racks won, no? Kasama na yun sa pag-pairing nila.
Jericho, nakalimusunod sila noon.
That's right.
At tignan naman natin sa panig ng Manila MSW Mavericks. Actually, it was Kenneth Arpilleta who won the most number of racks yesterday sa ating duos competition with 8. But today, iba na nga ang tema natin dito, AJ. Wala na pong duo-duo dito. We are talking about one-on-one Wednesday. And in a few moments, we will have the lag. Simulan nyo na kaya. Mag-lag na kaya kayo, guys.
Gentlemen, begin the lag.
Tignan po natin kung sino makakuha ng sargo rito. It looks like the matchup tonight, AJ, will be ito si Urda Knights, Bryant Sagiped taking on the captain, Jonas Magpantay, the silent killer, kontra dito kay Urda Knights, or yung tinatawag nating ang bagong tuklas.
Ano?
And the lag has been won by the Taguig Stallions. So makikita po natin yung labanan in just a few moments. This is one-on-one Wednesday. It will be Brian Sagiped taking on Jonas Magpantay when we return dito po sa ating ongoing coverage of SBA Season 2. Magbabalik po kami. Back with us here inside the Sharks Billiards Arena at bago po natin simulan ang ating one-on-one Wednesday. AJ Ong, pasadahan muna natin ang ating mga rules sa SBA Season 2.
Rules of the game. The game is of course 9-ball. After the lag, the losing team nominates first. The winner selects a player and breaks first. The 9-ball is racked on the spot. A 40-second shot clock applies after the break, then 30 seconds per shot. Each team gets one 15-second extension per rack. Failing to strike the cue ball before the buzzer is of course a foul. Each team gets two 2-minute timeout per match, and of course, jump shots are not allowed.
Yan, bawal po magdala ng bansot na tako. Pwede mo dalhin, pero of course, hindi po pwede gamitin. Yan po ang ating GAB representative, si Mr. Dominic Almaden. At mga bilyarista rin yata si Boss Dominic.
Aba naman talaga.
At of course, ang ating mga referee, si Mario Bautista at si Angelito Mas. And of course, we'd like to thank our friends from MSW Sports Betting Mega Sports World. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta ng SBA Season 2. So, Brian Sagiped, ang tinatawag sa kanya ngayon, hindi na Urta Nights, ha?
Hindi na.
Ha? Ang bagong tuklas.
Ang bagong tuklas?
Oo.
Matagal na siyang player.
Yun ang sinasabi ko kay Jaynard. Natatawa na lang siya pag sinasabi niya, ang bagong tuklas.
May bago siya natuklasan dito kay Brian Sagiped.
Baka may nakita nga siyang level up na ginawa rito. And Sagiped's break, true enough, will open up a dry break, pero push out yata ang gagawin dito since wala tayong jump cues.
Definitely. Parang storya kagabi, yun nga, tulad nung sinabi natin kanina, in-explain natin sa kanila na puro dry break ang naganap dito. So, yung isang golden break lang nanggaling kay Gerson Cumayas, and after that, it was all dry breaks from then on.
If you look at the stats, of course, Aris Almario is with us right now. 13 consecutive racks without a ball made on the break. From the time na golden break, itong si Cumayas, until nakapasok ulit ng isang break, I believe it was Brian Sagiped who did that. There's the push out, AJ. So medyo kita rito ang numero 1, Dennis Po, of course. Marami yatang baong Alka-Seltzer ngayon.
Well,
mukhang okay pa siya. Jaynard Orque right there, head coaches of both teams.
Of course. This is actually a very interesting push out since he has left a possible cut shot on the 1-ball. So let's see kung may kumpiyansa na kaagad itong si Brian Sagiped when it comes to potting.
Back shot.
Went for the bank.
Yan ang open para dito kay Jonas.
Here comes Jonas Magpantay now.
And here comes the construction company.
Eto na, nag-iingay na yung mga fans dito. May dala-dalang mga kaldero, pati siyanse.
Hindi naman kaldero yan. Yun yung mga yung mga thunder sticks ang tawag doon.
Ayun. Tunog siyanse tsaka kaldero eh.
Yung kailangan yata palitan yung monitor natin dito speaker. Kakaliwain pa nito si Jonas magpantay.
Aba. So, ibig sabihin niyan, laking kumpiyansa, gagamitin mo kagad yung non-dominant hand mo this early.
And like last night, si Jonas Pagpantay led his team in unforced errors. Mga ganyang iwan, AJ. Yun nangyari sa kanya. And mukhang may patama pa para sa dos for Sagiped.
Right at the middle of the run out, no, may mga mumugation na tinatawag,
Oo,
no,
may
naiiwan ng mga bola sa bulsa.
And a lot of unforced errors. Pero nga isa si Arpilieda kahapon eh. Patatamaan lang niya yung sais. Nagpanic daw siya. Kinuwento yun sa akin. Pagka nagpanic daw, paubos na yung shot clock.
Ah, okay.
Tinira niya bigla nag-scratch.
Nako.
And that led indirectly to papunta ng hill na yon yung kupunan ng Taguig noon.
But just to let you know, yung first ever this year na naging biktima ng timer natin, eto, si Brian Sagiped nung Monday. Nung Lunes at nawalan siya ng oras and nagkaroon pa ng konting drama yan. Siyempre, kailangan malaman talaga kung totoo.
Yan ang drama.
Oh, man.
Sagiped off to a rocky start para dito sa Taguig Stallions. Scratching on the cue ball, ball in hand para kay Jonas Magpantay, the reigning world 10-ball champion. And very ligpitable na ito, AJ.
So ito yung sinasabi mo pala kanina, no, na yung pinasok or ipapasok ni Coach Jaynard, hindi rookie. Yun lang yung sinabi sa'yo, di ba?
Oo, hindi daw rookie. So that scratches Jericho Banyares.
Yun na nga.
At ito si Jerson Cumayas. So it will be, eto nga, pinasok na nga niya ito si Brian Sagiped. And looks like Manila, barring any AJ Ong curses, will be striking first.
Tsaka sa naiisip ko dito, if I were Brian Sagiped, first time lang ata nasalang si Brian sa isang one-on-one, no? Kung di ako nagkakamali.
For this season, no,
For
last
this
season
season.
naman, nung season 1, syempre.
Yeah, for this
umikot
season,
sila.
first time, no?
Yeah.
So lahat ng pressure ng team nakasalalay lang sa isang player. Grabe.
Pero iikot yan, isipin natin, everybody who's
Makakalaro dapat
makakalaro
ng
na
one-on-one.
lahat yan.
Grabe yung ingay sa labas.
Right. And now Jonas Magpantay, the silent killer, trying to silence the Taguig fans with this 9-ball that goes into the corner pocket. At nakauna kaagad dito itong kupunan ng Manila MSW Mavericks, and that is very important to set the tone para sa kanila.
Yes. At ito, tingnan natin yung replay. It was a very interesting push out. Hindi na natin napakita kanina.
Ito yung scratch.
Yeah, ito yung scratch muna from Brian Sagiped. So that led na magkaroon ng ball in hand opportunity dito si Jonas Magpantay. And it's a pretty good layout. Maganda naman kalat. So walang problema.
Well, tandaan natin, Jonas Magpantay also had iniwan niya isang bola sa butas.
Yeah.
And luckily, he was able to recover. So, the Manila MSW Mavericks strike first. We will have the second rack when we return. Papasok na po tayo sa rack number 2, and of course, napapanood tayo everywhere, AJO.
That's right. We are live on PTV Sports Network, Channel 12 on the For the Box, Channel 4 on TV Plus, and Channel 29 on Sky Cable. And for our friends watching across the globe, we are streaming smooth on pusop.com and Blast TV.
At yan po, of course, dahil sa Smart Sports, sa inyong suporta, maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta rito sa SBA Season 2. Of course, Epo Kimpo, Froy Andaya, Bajit Del Rosario, and of course, Boss Jude Torcuato. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And here is the first break of the night para dito sa One-on-One Wednesdays natin. Pasok, 2 bola kaagad. Para dito kay Jonas magpantay.
Unang sargo para sa MSW Mavericks. Successful. So may mga pumasok na bola dito. Unfortunately, wala nga lang magandang masyadong tira dito sa one ball. He can go for the side pocket if he wants to.
Sisingkitin niya yan. Ano? You want to stay aggressive. Tandaan natin, Manila MSW Mavericks never led last night. Down by at least by as much as 5 racks actually. Ang gagawin niya rito, safety na muna. At importante rin dito, AJ, sinong una makalima? Who will get to 5 wins first?
Yes, malaking bagay yun.
Manila MSW Mavericks. Of course, their opening week, they finished with 1 win, only 1 win and 4 losses in the loss to the Negros Occidental Pillars. Ito naman kupunan ng Taguig Stallions, 0-5. Nung kalaban nila yung Quezon City Dragons. It was a very unexpected start. Double kick ang ginawa doon ni Brian Sagiped.
So ito, Noel, since napasok mo nga yung kung sino ang unang makakas 5 straight racks or di ba? So, sinong unang makaka-5. Paano kaya? Ikaw ba, sa tingin mo, pagalingan tayo ng kung sino ang makakabasa ng maganda?
Alam mo, if it was like a dominant performance by one team, medyo lopsided, madaling hulaan niya. But I believe itong Manila MSW Mavericks are due for a big run. Tandaan natin nung na-cover mo, yung King of the Hill. Ano naman sila, talagang git-gitan yun.
Git-gitan talaga.
Oo. But I believe itong Manila MSW Mavericks are in line for a good run. Especially kahapon, ang daming unforced errors. They could have easily made that a closer contest.
Pero of course, it's part of the game talaga, Noel. No? So ikaw, papanig ka sa MSW to get 5 first.
Well, if Brian Sagiped shoots like this, baka mahirapan tayong panindigan yung sinabi natin. But again, no shot on the 2 para dito kay Sagiped.
Yeah, unfortunately. But he still has part of the 2 ball. Medyo manipis na nga lang. So pwede niyang tamaan yung 2 then send the cue ball somewhere. Probably behind the 7 kung kakayanin. Pero okay, he went around. Okay. So binalik niya itong pato pinalayo.
That's just excellent speed galing dito kay Brian Sagiped. Unang spadahan na makikita natin between these two. Sagiped, of course, 31 years old from Urdaneta, Pangasinan. Ito naman si Jonas magpantay. Kick shot, 1 rail lang kinailangan to make contact with the 2 ball. Does he hide it though? Ang ganda naman ng pectus na yun.
Kaso nga lang, ito, kitang-kita sa bintana ng 7 and 3. Looks like he has left a clear shot dito sa blue 2.
Yes, that would have been spectacular had he been able to hide it behind the 7. So long shot para dito kay Brian Sagiped. At yan yung mga kailangan manood lang ngayong gabi. Anton Raga. Si Doc Loy Refulle. 2 pretty big names. Oy! Wow. I think that was the first unforced error tonight. Napakamot si Sagiped.
Nako, kasi nakitang-kita natin yung cue ball. Maraming spin na inimpart itong si Brian Sagiped. So, most likely, yung 7 ball was slightly in the way.
Well, this opens up the door para kay Jonas magpantay.
Nice. Nice cut shot right there.
And enough legs to get to the 3 ball. Ligpitable na naman to AJ. Bigyan mo na.
Perfect landing, yeah.
Bigyan mo na.
Bigyan ko na. Let's safe to say.
Gumamit pa ng Q extension. Ito si Jonas magpantay just to make sure he gets the proper angle papunta rito sa 5 ball. Sino kayo makadali dyan sa Lucky 8? Ako, alam ko, yung 9 ball ang mga pinag-usapan natin dito.
Pinag-usapan ng 9, di ba?
Pero pag yung 8, no, pag napasok mo rin yan, it's like you're 1 step away.
Yes, definitely. So, but lucky number mo ba yung 8?
Ay, dati ko pang jersey number ang 8 actually.
Ako favorite number ko kasi parang infinity. O, di ba?
Sige nga, ilagay mo nga sa jersey mo yan.
Pwede.
Infinity,
Okay, 3 balls away.
Paano ka tatawagan ng foul na referee? Foul, infinity. So, anong senyas nun?
Okay, looking good. Nice stroke right there. So, simple stun shot or pwedeng yung stun na may konting follow para Yun, to
And
get
of course,
in line perfectly with that 9
corner
ball.
na corner na ang pagpasok dito nitong 9 ball na to.
Nakikita mo yung itsura ngayon ni Jonas, no? Halatang may pressure din nararamdaman mo eh.
Well, again, Jonas Magpantay last night was far from perfect, but today he is starting off pretty well despite a few shaky moments here and there. The reigning World 10-ball champion Jonas Magpantay makes it 2-0 para sa Manila MSW Mavericks. At titignan natin dito, ito yung naging problema eh. I wonder what happened on that shot para dito
kasi
kay
the 7 ball was
Sagiped.
slightly in the way dun sa direct contact dapat dun sa 2 ball. So he imparted some spin. He tried to do something. Kaso nga lang yun nga, napasama lang yung tama.
At wide open na naging layout para dito kay Silent Killer sa pagkuha ng kanyang pangalawang panalo dito sa ating one-on-one Wednesday. This is of course a race to 13. And they need 11 more racks to get it done. Can they do it? We'll find out when we return. So far, it's so good para dito sa kupunan ng Manila MSW Mavericks, and we also thank our friends from pusop.com. Napapanood nyo rin po kami ng live dyan. Tignan mo nga yung mga comments natin,
Sa
AJ,
Facebook Live.
Sa Facebook,
nga.
ang dami na niyan sigurado.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. At
Yan.
bubuksan ko pa lang yung FB natin.
Sige,
Okay?
habang sumasargo ulit to si Jonas Magpantay, successful on his first break. Not so much here in the second, although baka humabol yung dos. Dry break number 1 for the Silent Killer.
2 balls stayed up. So here comes Bryant Sagiped. So itong si Bryant, malaking bagay ito kay Bryant Sagiped. If ever he wins against Jonas Magpantay, nakakapanalo lang ng 8 ball nung sa Doha.
That's right.
Doha, Qatar.
World 10 ball championship actually, nakuha niya ron. But ito nga si Urdanites, marami nagsasabi this could be a mismatch if you look at it because of the accomplishments of Jonas Magpantay. Pero nakita ko kanina before this game, usually madaldal yan si Brian Sagiped. Very focused.
Pero he's locked in tonight.
Talagang locked in
talaga.
So this one medyo pwede naman palaglagin talaga dito yung numero 2 and then go around 2 rails to get to the 3. That being done, this could be the first win para sa kupunan ng Taguig. And we can't count them out, of course, very early. Sino una makakalima? If he gets this, baka may chance pang sila pa ang makauna rito.
Watch out. Okay.
There's the 2-railer.
That was good speed.
So dito pa lang, dun sa key shot na yon from the 2 to the 3, ito okay na.
Right.
Gumanda na yung itsura ng layout.
Medyo stretch out over the table lang tayo ng konti rito.
Yeah,
Talagang
he needs the extension.
kung pwedeng hindi mo gamitin yung tiririt, gamitin mo yung tiririt. Now he has to use his extension. The first time na may gagamit ng extension sa laban na ito. Again, Bryant Sagiped. Kinikwento nga niya, yung mga kalaro niya daw nung araw yan, sila Kenneth Arpilleda. They all grew up playing against each other, sometimes with each other as well as doubles partners.
Aba, so gano'n katagal sila magkakilala?
Yes, oo,
ever
sila.
since yung bata
Pati
pa
na rin
sila.
si Jerson Cumayas.
Pero lately ko lang kasing nakilala tong si Gerson eh. Itong 2020 lang pataas eh.
Well, si Gerson Cumayas actually, isa sa mga up and coming, isa sa 29 years old, coming out of Cebu.
Yes. Isa sa mga pride of Cebu City.
Oo.
At syempre, meron ding sa kabila na taga Cebu din. Na sikat
Taga-Talisay,
din,
taga-Talisay naman yun.
Cebu. Itong
Oo.
si The Dragon.
Anton Raga.
Anton Raga.
Well, kung titignan mo rin, pati naman din si Doc Refulye, traces his roots also to Cebu. Although taga Bohol talaga.
Kung mag one-on-one sana, no, kung hindi sina Bryant and Jonas magpantay, maganda rin. Gerson Cumayas versus Anton Raga, the Battle of the Cebuanos.
Ang gusto ko sana talaga
Diba?
makita, Jericho Banyares at saka Anton Raga.
Parehas Talisay pero isa Batangas, isa Cebu.
Hindi, si Jericho taga Antipolo, pero in that respect, and alam naman natin na yung unang pagtatagpo natin, you remember this AJ because
Yeah.
you and I covered them. Battle of the Young Guns pa silang dalawa noon. First time ko nakitang live
Parehas ata
paglaban.
tayo doon.
Andun tayo
Tayong
noon.
dalawa. Oh.
And now
this
they're on
was-
opposite sides.
2020, no?
2020, correct.
After ng usapan natin, 2
Actually,
balls remaining.
2021 na yata.
Mga
kasi
ganon, no?
2020, simula pa lang na tayo sa Sharks 9-ball showdown.
Yes.
Ang haba ng kwento natin, ito na yung Lucky 8. May papasok na 1 ball away from claiming his first rack. Etong ang tinatawag ni Jaynard Orque na ang bagong tuklas.
Aba, bakit kaya no, mamaya matanong natin
Oo nga
kay
eh.
Jaynard.
Urda Knights eh. Yan na talagang pangalan. The Knight from Urdaneta.
The Knight from Urdaneta since the 9 ball.
Ayan na. I love it na daw, sabi ng mga fans ng Taguig Stallions. And finally, they're on the board. After that dry break na galing dito kay Jonas Magpantay, may kita natin dito, ang dami pwedeng pumasok doon. Yung 2 ball, pwedeng pumasok. But it remained on the table. And going to work kaagad, ito si Brian Sagipedo. Wala nang kaproblema on this layout.
Ito yung naging key shot niya is the 2 ball from the 2 to the 3. At yun na, since na landingan niya na maganda yung 3 ball dito, naging clear na yung run out para dito kay Urda Knights.
Well, this is a race to 13, but of course, whoever makes it to 5 racks first will be able to dictate the tempo. At ang tungkol po na ng Taguig, sing, kaya rin yan. Can they do it? We'll have rack number 4 when we return. Maraming salamat sa Andy sa patuloy na pagsuporta nyo dito sa ating SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po kasama si AJ Ong. At ang dami na nilang nagpaparamdam sa ating live stream.
Ayan, and bago tayo magsimula dito, of course, we'd like to greet everybody who's watching on Facebook Live. Clint Fernandez na laging nakatutok, Kleng Kleng, Kenneth Lizorondo, Ron Mendoza, and si Caden Perez. Ayan, happy viewing po.
Well, Urda Knights still looking for success on his break. Wala na naman pumasok sa Sargo rito. And again, hindi naman yata issue yung 7 at saka yung 5 na yan, AJ.
7 and 5, not an issue kasi may naman to, may kanya-kanyang mga bulsa na posibleng pagpasukan. So ito lang masakit talaga sa mata ni Brian Sagiped. Wala siyang nahulog na bola sa Sargo, and of course, ito pa yung dumagdag. Yung 1 ball, napakaganda ng setup for that side pocket. And of course, itong si Jonas Pangpantay is shooting at the table right now. Alam naman natin kung gaano kalupit tong mag-surgical precision when it comes to the run out.
Marami yan. Hindi lang mga diretsyon tira kahit sa safety battle.
Yeah.
Malakas din to. And again, baliktad na yata yung tema natin kahapon. It was Taguig who had problems with their break. Rather, it was Manila who had problems with their break, and Taguig nang liligpit ng bola. Now it's the other way around. Jonas magpantay. Capitalizing on the misfortune sa Sargo. Ito si Brian Sagiped.
That was a very nice screw back shot on the 2 ball, placing the cue ball kung saan niya nakikita niya yung 3 ball dito, and he could possibly take this into the side pocket. So let's see. Pero kung corner naman, he can also do that since yung 4 ball nandito lang naman malapit sa 3 ball.
I don't think it's going to scratch kasi there's still the tip of that side pocket that can actually stop it from doing so. Yung speed na lang isipin dito.
Gusto niya maitungkil.
But if you hit this too soft, baka mag-scratch yan. So, ayan, sa side na nga lang kinuha. Iwas
side,
na lang.
Yeah, with some check side English. Very nice. Kaso
50-yard line.
Alin?
50-yard line
50 is siya dito, and especially dito sa may bottom left corner natin. Yung 9 ball, possibly nakaharang pa.
So how to get to the 5 ball from the 4 ball is the next question. Dahil nga na out of position siya dun sa uli niyang tira sa numero 3.
He's going for the other pocket. And he missed it.
Maganda ba magiging landing? Okay naman.
Nako naman, magaling na at sinuwerte pa dun.
That shot was of course designed to break up that cluster. Pero gusto niya sana pumasok yung kanyang tira. But this is a very difficult kick shot para naman dito kay Brian Sagiped. Pwede mag 2 rails dito, AJ.
Yeah, he needs to recover well from here. 2 rails to hit that 5. Kailangan mapalayo yung pato.
4 ball actually.
4 rather. Nako, medyo napakapal lang yung contact. So somehow, nabenta niya nitong 4 ball.
And since the 5 is no longer dating the 7 ball,
mas madali na ngayon.
Oo.
Ayan, so nagkaroon siya dito ng option na pwedeng side pocket kasi nga nag-free up na nga dun sa tira kanina ni Jonas. So he can go for the side pocket for that orange 5.
Gagalaw yung 7 pag ginawa niya yan.
Pwede naman.
Corner to, corner.
Went for the corner. Ayan, so naturally yung cue ball got in line with that green 6. Bit of draw. Side for the 7 as well as the 8.
Right. And ito si Brian Sagiped did not make a single ball in this rack. Of course, this rack is not yet over, pero walang naipasok si Sagiped. He had an opportunity. Pero yun na nga, hindi magandang response niya doon sa safety battle.
Around the 9. Ande, di na tinamaan yung 9. Okay. Medyo nasa 50-yard line na naman yung tira dito. 50-ish.
Buntis for that left corner pocket. So which corner pocket is he going for? The right corner pocket or the left corner pocket?
Usually if he's right eye dominant, he's gonna go for the right pocket. Pero parang he's setting his eyes dito sa may kabila, yung pabuntis na tira eh. Oh, look at that right there.
So Jonas magpantay. Inangat na ang kanilang kalamangan 3-1 halfway to 5. And needing 9 more racks or 10 more racks to secure the victory para sa Manila MSW Mavericks. AJ, makita natin dito. Ito yung kick shot ni Urda Knights. Made contact with the 4 ball pero bentang-benta.
Napakapal yung tama nila sa 4 ball. Kaya ayan, naibenta na dito kay Jonas magpantay. And since natamaan nga ng cue ball kanina, yung magkadikit na 5 and 7, so nagkaroon ng magandang option dito si Jonas na to take that 5 into that corner. And of course, the rest is history.
The silent killer breaking the heart slowly nitong kupunan ng Taguig Stallions off to a 3-1 lead dito sa ating one-on-one Wednesday. The series is still tied at 1 game apiece, but it's so far so good for the Mavericks. We'll be right back. Scotland, maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta rito sa SBA Season 2 as we continue to bring you the action in Day 3 ng labanan between the two teams that saw each other in the finals in 2024, the Manila MSW Mavericks and the Taguig Stallions. And so far, the Mavericks behind the hot shooting of Jonas Magpantay, except for that break.
Yeah, yet again, mukhang dry break ito. Hindi rin napagbigyan yung 8 dito, Noel.
Kanina pa yan, ano? Only one successful break so far today. Galing kay Jonas Magpantay. But they are up 3-1 right now.
Medyo nauuna ka na dito sa hula mo na kung sinong unang makakalima. Jonas Magpantay under MSW Mavericks with 3 games already. So dalawa na lang to get 5 games.
And that would be crucial, of course, to set the pace to get another win. Pero yun na, that was the hardest shot in this layout para kay Brian Sagiped.
Yeah, that cut shot on the 1 ball. So eto na, magandang chance na para sa hula ko na first unang makakalima dito para sa akin ang Taguig Stallions. So eto na, magandang chance for Brian Sagiped.
Nako, pinanigan mo ang Taguig.
No, syempre,
Usually
bakit?
may mga disgrasya nangyayari pag may
Pag ako?
pinapanigan.
Oh, talaga na, grabe naman. Mark Zambrano na nga yung curse, wala sa akin.
Ganun na ba? Si Mark na ba? Jonas Magpantay. Very focused also coming into this competition. Actually, dumating tayo dito kanina, walang nakapractice halos eh. Did you notice that?
Maaga tayo kanina, alas 10 nandito na tayo.
May meeting tayo kanina. Ang aga natin, walang nakapractice. Punong-puno itong ating venue ngayon.
Pero nakita ko medyo nagkaroon ng konting chance pero may pumasok na rin na na customer so inayaan na lang nila maglaro eh.
So this is from muscle memory na ito. Of course, nag-practice itong mga to sa kanya-kanyang mga headquarters.
Of course.
This morning. Now this is going to be crucial dito na hindi maharangan. Ang tira niya rito sa 5 ay naaral. This is a
sisingkitan niya ba ito sa side? Ito na. Very nice. And of course, he's trying to take that brown 7 into the side as well. Pwede rin. Tingnan natin dito. Or pwede naman siyang pwede siyang mag-stun to the left para naman sa short side position yung landing ng cue ball. Corner na yung 7.
That looks like the logical option unless talaga subukan niya i-draw. Draw pa rin eh.
So kabila, pwede rin. So it's just a matter of preference ng player.
Brian Sagiped, of course, selected today. Ang daming pwedeng pagpilian. Actually, ang iniisip nga ng marami when news came out na ito si Jonas Magpantay will be representing Manila MSW Mavericks. Akala ko si Demosthenes Pulpul yung gagamitin dito. Captain sa captain. This is a very crucial stage of this competition as Brian Sagiped puts it down. I love it na naman para dito sa Taguig Stallions and he's just sticking around kontra dito kay Jonas Magpantay. Again, these are two teams, AJ, na nasa ilalim ng ating team standings at kailangan nilang umahon. So today is very crucial in their series.
With that said, yung sabi mo kanina na si for the Knights yung pinili, it goes to show na malaki ang tiwala ni Coach Gennard Orque dito kay Brian Sagiped.
Ang mga mangyayari nga dyan sa singles natin, AJ, lahat yan iikot. Lahat sila.
Yes.
May pagkakataong lumaban sa singles. And tonight just happens to be the night of the night from Urdaneta, Pangasinan. Ito po si Brian Sagiped. And surgical precision ang ginamit doon sa magandang layout. So, just a 1-rack advantage for the Manila MSW Mavericks. We'll be right back. And thanks once again to our friends from Tanduay Athletics for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po kasama si AJ Ong at ang buong Sani Puwersa ng ating production team. Happy New Year, Taguig! Ang iingay nyo.
Here we go, guys. Bryant Urdanite sa giped. Will he get a ball to drop? Oh, almost made the 4 but made the 8 into the side.
Na-lucky 8 niya yun, ha?
Yeah.
So the 8 ball is down and for the first time, Bryant Sagiped with a successful break but a very bad layout.
Nako, yun nga lang, no?
Merong bawi ito talaga, no? May papasok na bola pero ito naman yung magiging layout mo tas yung shot mo pa sa pinakaunang bola which is of course the yellow 1 ball. Ganito pa. So mapipitan siyang mag-safety ka agad dito from here.
Saan siya magtatago? Parang tawid dagat lang ang nakikita ko rito.
He can send the 1 ball sa other side of the table. Pwede yung cue ball. So let's see. Mukhang cue ball na ata. Ande. Okay. He tried the 1 ball. Napaganda pa.
Oh, ha?
Okay.
Yan, harang na harang ng 5 ang numero 1. That's a great safety shot coming from Urdanites.
Tsaka nadikit pa yung 1 dito sa may 4. So pretty crucial dito na hindi lang tamaan ni Jonas magpantay. Of course, he needs to produce a safety somehow. Pero with this setup, it's not gonna be easy, Noel.
Nakikita ko lang dito, Z-shot eh.
Yeah. Well, he's going for the short rail. Hang on. Okay.
Intentional foul.
Intentional foul. Almost ran out of time.
Ano pa?
Hang on.
Foul. Intentional
Okay.
foul. Intentional foul yung ginawa niya rin.
Kasi yung buzzer eh.
Oo.
Ganun din.
Gulat ko doon sa buzzer na yun.
Buti natamaan niya before losing time.
Parang nahulog ka sa building, lalaro ka ng video game, nahulog ka sa building. Tong,
Yun.
ganun yung tunog niya eh. Maubusan ka ng lives dun.
So obviously, itong setup na ginagawa dito ni Brian Sagiped, he's gonna try to send the cue ball away from the 1 ball. So ninipisan lang tong 1, tapos hindi na papaalisin dito sa likod ng 2 ball and 4 ball.
Ingat lang siya sa setup na yan. Matamaan niya yung 1. So he's looking for the 3 foul rule. This season, AJ, wala pa tayo nakikitang galing sa 3 foul rule.
Abbreviated rack na 3 fouls. Wala pa so far ata sa naaalala ko.
Wala pa this season. Well, magpantay may have an easier shot now at the 1 pero may halong scratch yan, ha? If he goes 2 rails and tries to hit the 1 underneath, and that could be foul number 2. Foul number 2.
That's foul number 2 right there. And looks like ang gagawin dito ni Brian, he's gonna make the 1 ball and try to set up another safety na parang ginawa niya kanina.
Dito na lang yan. Pwede na daw yan.
Pero uno pa rin ang gagawin dito.
Diyan lang yung pamato sa bibig ng bulsa. Pag nahulog yan, foul yan. Yan.
Medyo ang gusto niya mangyari doon, idikit talaga sa 2 ball.
Okay.
But this will do.
Well, as now a makeable kick shot.
It is actually.
Nasa likod lang ng 9 dadaan yan.
So an easy 1 rail escape, but looks like he's got... Hang on. Kasi with the way he was trying to look at the 1 ball, parang meron siyang
laki ng 4 eh.
Yun na nga eh. So a 1 rail escape.
Foul reset. Ang habol dito ni Jonas magpantay. Fouls have been reset.
But check this out!
Teka muna! 3 fouls! For the first time this season.
Kakasabi mo lang, Noel, na wala pa, pero eto na. Napagbigyan ka na.
For the first time this season, a team wins a rack on
Via
3 fouls. And guess who the fouled out guy is? The reigning world 10-ball champion.
Who would have thought, di ba?
What
Grabe.
a play by Bryant Sagiped. Ito yung intentional foul na ginawa rito nitong si Jonas magpantay. That was foul 1.
Ito yung second foul.
Second foul, natamaan niya muna yung 4 bago mag-1. And the third foul, mukhang okay na. Successful na yung
Absuelto
tama.
sana eh.
Pero yung pamato did not cooperate.
Yung spin ang nagdala doon. Nagpahigop sa may side pocket.
The 3 foul rule now ties us up at 3 racks apiece. Maraming salamat din sa Dynaspheres Next Gen Phenolic Resin Balls. Yan po ginagamit natin sa ating competition dito sa SBA Season 2. Bryant Sagiped has achieved what no other player has achieved this season so far.
Na makapag-foul 3 ng isang
Makapag-foul
player.
out ng isang player.
That's right.
And the 9 ball almost went in. Nakaharang yung 7.
Nako.
But at least pumasok ang 7 para kay
Ayun.
Sagiped.
And looks like he can actually start with a carom on that 4 ball.
Correct.
Pwede yan. Grabe no, na foul 3, si Jonas magpantay.
Well, it can happen to anyone, pero first
Yeah.
time at least na witness natin.
In the history of SBA.
Dito at least this season, I'm not quite sure about last year, but Dennis Paul knows na malayo pa ito. Good
Nicely
carom.
done.
Nasundan pa. Nako. O yan, 1-9 mo na yan.
Naging ano lang talaga, naging saliwa tong setup ng uno pati nung pato. So mapipilitan tuloy siya mag-safety dito. So
Saan?
He can send the cue ball to the right side. Pwede naman. May mga bola naman dito eh. Hoping na yung 8 or 6 yung magiging pantago sa pato. There you go. Nako, lalagpas.
Kita. Wala kita. Okay. Under normal circumstances, you would bring out your jump cue. Pero bawal po ang jump shots dito sa ating rules sa SBA.
Watch out. Since the 1 ball is near the 9, baka may mangyari dito.
Oo, ginawa ni Kenneth Arpiliado kagabi yan.
Okay.
Good contact. Kala ko foul 4 na. Wow!
Sino yung sumigaw?
Isa sa mga fans yun sa
Ang
taas.
taas ng boses.
Pero what a shot here.
Yeah.
Patama lang inahabol doon ni Jonas Magpantay, but he gets rewarded na may pasok ang 1 ball sa side. Ang katanungan dito, makakatayo pa ba ulit si Urda Knights? This is not an easy shot on the 2.
Wow, nicely done. As well as the control for that red 3.
And to think na ang dami yan naiiwang bola sa butas na yan, ha? Kagabi pa.
Diyan sa may corner pocket
Yeah.
na yan. So ito, habang inuubos na ni Jonas ang mga bola dito sa mesa, gusto ko lang batiin si Rainiel Salinel. Magandang gabi sa'yo. Pati si M.A. Quizon.
Sana kaya
Yan.
sunod na laban nila Rainiel, ano?
Rainiel Salinel. Mamaya makita natin sa schedule ng mga teams kung anong week yun. Okay, looking good here. 2 balls away now.
Binabali wala ni Jonas yung construction, eh.
Wala sa kanya yan.
Mas
Parang
maingay sila sa
naka-earpiece yan.
construction, alam mo ba yun?
Mas maingay, syempre naman.
Oo, yung mga construction, at least tumitigil yung mga nagpupukpok
Ito,
minsan.
tuloy-tuloy.
Oo.
Parang jackhammer eh. Pero wala
Oo.
naman jackhammer dito. So yung tanong mo, si Rainiel Salinel, di ba?
Kailan ang sunod na laban?
Teka lang. Ito, mamaya makikita natin. Pero ito na, we've got Jonas on the final ball na hindi kadalian. But he made it look easy. Oh, that was close. Close to
Grabe.
losing the cue ball.
A win is a win. However, para dito, kay Jonas Magpantay, snapping the 2-game winning streak and coming off a loss through fouls. Jonas Magpantay ang gandang pambawi dito. Wala man lang na ipasok after a successful break para dito kay Bryant Sagiped. Ito yung
yan.
fluke eh.
Yeah. Sinuwerte, pumasok yung uno at suwerte na hindi nag-scratch yung cue ball.
Oo. Kaya doon sa last shot niya, muntikan pa yon.
Itong mga tira dito from the 2 ball onwards, medyo semi-recovery ang mga ginagawa dito ni Jonas Magpantay. Pero nung naka-landing na maganda sa 6 ball for the side pocket, it was smooth sailing for the silent killer.
And for Jonas Magpantay and the Manila MSW Mavericks, yun yung muntikan na kanina. Lamang na naman po sila, 4-3 in our one-on-one Wednesday dito po sa SBA Season 2. Halika po natin ang aksyon dito po sa Sharks Billiards Arena. And thanks to our friends from Rason. Ito mga mesang ginagamit po natin. Rason tables all over this place. Dalaw na po kayo dito sa ating kinalalagyan. At bumati ka muna sa mga fans natin.
Ayan, at syempre, itong MA Quezon pala, si Mark Alcris palang kasama natin, si Totoy Daga. Shout out sa'yo. And of course, we also have Ryan, Patrick Santamaria. Magandang gabi sa'yo. And of course, Eugene Ray na binabate, sina Camille, Liza, and May ng Lucky Break. Happy viewing to you guys.
Naging lucky break din para dito. Kay Jonas Magpantay making 2 balls on the break.
Okay, successfully making 2 balls off the break and a good opening shot on the 1 ball. Hang on, ball.
Teka.
Uh-oh.
You wanna stay on the table, AJ. This should be a offensive kick shot dapat to.
It is, yeah. Kasi medyo mahirap na kung matamaan lang niya tapos mabenta lang yung dos. So he needs to aim to make the 2 ball into the side pocket via 1 rail.
Extension call. Kinakalkula na po ni Jonas Magpantay ang kanyang magiging offensive shot dito. Now if he aims elsewhere, it's going to be for defense. Pwede rin naman yung kabilang long rail. Pang depensa niya, but he is going for this offensive quick.
Aiming to make the 2. Let's see.
Nilayo na lamang, but that's gonna sell out.
It is gonna sell out. So kung sa ganun tama niya kanina, he was at least hoping for the 2 ball to stick against the rail. Dito sa may short rail natin, top short rail. Kaso nga lang ito, it's a clear shot for Urda Knights.
Itong seryeng to talaga, no, dikitan. Nung ating King of the Hill, which you covered with Mark Zambrano, final score there was 13-11 in favor of the Manila MSW Mavericks. Kagabi naman, nung kami ni Jay De La Cruz, kinover naman namin yung doubles. It was a 13-10 win for Taguig.
Somehow a key shot right here, 4 to the 5. He's got a good angle. Medyo may magandang angulo naman siya dito to get there. Ayan. So sa top view natin kasi parang medyo semi-diretso siya eh.
Ito semi-diretso.
Yeah, but still he can slightly cheat to the right. Kung gusto niyang kunin tong 6 ball sa may kabilang corner pocket naman.
Katanungan, sa papapasukin yung 9 rito. Looks like it's gonna be into the corner later on.
Yeah, corner pocket for the 9 to sakasakali. Pero syempre, Noel, minsan kasi na kakailanganin ng isang player na mag-recover sa isang tira. So may times na nag-e-end up yung cue ball pabor para sa side pocket.
We'll see.
Wala tayong guarantee doon.
Kasi from the 8 to the 9, alam naman natin magto-2 rails yan.
Basta kung magkakaroon lang man lang ng disgrasya ng konti, di ba? Doon lang yung chances na pwedeng side pocket yung 9.
Medyo malayo itong tira to. Not something that he was planning on. He wanted the cue ball to travel a little bit more para mapalapit sa numero 8. So this lucky 8, where does it go? Extension na hiningi niya rito. Alam niyang kinapos ang preparasyon niya rito, AJ.
Yeah, if I were him, if I were to shoot this 8 ball, I'm gonna let go of my stroke. So I'm gonna go side rail to side rail action on this one. Bigyan ko na ng medyo maganda-gandang lakas ng stroke dito.
Control the stroke, and that is a problem. Nag-alangan siya kung anong speed ang gagamitin niya, AJ, and he ended up missing the pot.
The angle and distance made the damage.
Hindi na magkakamali si Jonas pag binigyan mo na ganyang pagkakataon.
Oh, definitely, yes. And he's gonna be happily taking this 9 ball. Magpantay.
Into the corner pocket it goes. A steal from Jonas Magpantay and the Manila MSW Mavericks. 3 balls away or 2 balls away na lamang. Ito si Brian Sagipit na nagkamali siya doon sa numero 8, AJ. Again, when he called this extension, alam mo na may problema.
Ayun na nga. Noel, di mo ba napapansin na nanalo ka na sa paghula mo? First to get 5
Ayan,
ang MSW Mavericks.
On that 8 ball, makikita mo yung gano'ng kataas din siya, gano'ng kabilis siya tumayo from that shot. He knew he missed it the moment he hit it. So the first team to 5 is the Manila MSW Mavericks. And that was an accident from Brian Sagipet. Can he recover? Malalaman po natin yan sa ating pagbabalik. Thank you very much to our friends from Wilcon Depot sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta dito sa SBA Season 2. Nice ko lang batiin yung mga kaibigan natin sa Top Sports na nakikinig ngayon or nanonood ngayon. Etong si Big Boy, Raymond Bartolome, at ang aking idol na si Dick Tam.
Aba, shout out sa inyo.
Sila.
And let's check yung break dito.
Wala. Oh, ay, humabol. Humabol yung 4.
4 ball in. But it's not a promising setup on the 1 ball.
This is gonna be a safety.
Indeed. At shoutout pala kay Eric Navarrete, nagtatanong kung sino magpapahatid. Siyempre, taxi driver to si Eric Navarrete. Ayan.
Ako
diba?
bukas, Eric, daanan mo ako sa Kainta.
Ayun, ikaw
May
ba?
event ako sa Novotel.
Ayun.
Sunduin mo ako sa Kainta. Kailangan doon tayo na alas 7, Eric. Ha? Message mo ako.
Kenneth Liza Rondo, happy viewing to you as well. Pati sina Mark Alcris Quizon.
Nako.
Of course, ng Makati Titans.
Totoy Daga in the chat.
In the chat, that's right.
And Doug Preston, of course, is watching us from Tucson, Arizona.
Hello there, Doug. Glad to have you here, Doug. Anyway, so he's got a look on the 1
Yan na
ball.
naman yung anyway mo, ha? Bibilangin ko na naman yan. Oh. So kita nga yung numero 1, but he might
Yes.
Go
Actually,
for
makeable
one.
talaga yung uno.
But yun lang talaga eh. Make it or not. Yun ang nangyari
Yan na
dito. And Sagipid now leaves an open layout.
Sabi mo sana, make it or leave it.
Ayun nga, nangyari. Leave it nga yung nangyari.
Yun na nga.
Ay, yun
okay.
lang. Okay na. Okay
Pretty
pa rin.
fortunate right there. Very friendly bump on that 8. Tapos na-set up pa sa may side pocket tong 8. Nako, ayan. Napakadali na lang yung 8 dito. Hindi na siya masyadong iisipin pa. So ito na lang. Speed is key with this 2 ball. Let's see if he wants to land para dun sa possible combination on the 8. Pero
Kukunin niya sa
iniwasan,
kabila.
nilagyan niya ng inside spin.
Yan ang where. Hindi, pero lusot naman sa numero 6 yan.
Looks like it does not, Noel. Mukhang posibleng side pocket yung pinaka-open na pocket dito para sa red 3. Pero sa top view natin, sa nakikita ko dito, parang nakaharang talaga ng matindi itong 6 ball.
Yun ang tinitignan nitong si Jonas. You are right, AJ is aiming for the side pocket now.
Okay. Well, look at that right there.
Grabe naman yun. Naka-check side ba siya doon?
Wow. Parang, nalagay niya na maganda yung cue ball dito para sa orange 5. That was the key shot right there.
And everything out in the open now for the silent killer. The Jonas Magpantay is about to give the Manila MSW Mavericks its biggest lead of the night. Si Brian Sagiped, again, make it or leave it. Yung ginawa niya doon sa uno. And this 8 ball going into the side pocket is just a simple drop para dito kay Jonas Magpantay. 2 balls away from a... Teka. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He landed terribly on the 9 ball. Nako, talagang nangyayari yan, Noel. Kaya sabi ko sa iyo, yung ganyang 5-3 scoreline, kahit unang naka-5 ka, posibleng mahabol ka pa rin, di ba?
Well, this is going to be a very difficult
He's gonna go for a cut shot.
Oh, he's gonna cut it in.
Okay, so he just tried to go for a safety.
We've seen Brian Sagiped bank in a shot like this before.
This one's for the highlights in case if he makes this.
Has 2 options, straight back or cross. Bankable shot. Kick.
What? No way! No way! He actually looked at the 9 ball into the side pocket. Sabi ko, anong iniisip niya? Kick shot pala.
What a shot by Brian Sagiped.
What?
Kick into the side.
Crazy. Pero
For the
maganda
win.
yun. Actually, parang two-way shot din yun. So he went for the kick shot. If in case na hindi pumasok yung 9 ball sa side pocket, may separation naman yun. Pero wow, look at this shot right here.
So this is Jonas Magpantay trying to put the white ball as far away as possible. But look at Brian Sagiped responding with this magic shot, the shot of the night for the Taguig Stallions. And just like that, we have to look at it one more time. This is a planned shot.
That's right. A very intelligent play coming from Brian Sagiped.
And a stunned Jonas Magpantay will have to watch etong si Brian Sagiped break in the next rack. Rack number 10 happens when we return. Sana naka-recover na kayo sa uling tira ni Brian Sagiped as we thank our friends from Go Hotels, North EDSA and Timog, Quezon City. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Kasama si AJ Ong and Brian Sagiped with the shot of the night. Kick shot from the short rail into the side pocket for the 9.
Crazy highlight shot na nanggaling dito.
What
the hell is going on, Noel?
Back-to-back wins for Brian Sagiped, this time on the golden break.
What? Ano? 5-all!
Jonas Magpantay was 1-9 ball away from making it a 6-3 lead for the Manila MSW Mavericks. And in just 2 shots, 2 rails, or 2 shots, 2 wins immediately para dito kay Brian Sagiped. One was the kick shot on the 9 and now a golden break.
Grabe yan. Kung ako si Jonas Magpantay dito, ganyan din yung magiging reaction ng mukha ko.
Oo. From what should have been 6-3, the score is now tied at 5. We'll be right back. And thank you once again to our friends from One Ball Billiards for your continued support dito po sa SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong. Ang ingay na po dun sa labas.
Grabe Noel. Hindi pa tayo nakaka-recover dun sa kick and stick na ginawa ni Brian Sagiped.
A
After
golden
that,
break
it was
pa.
a golden break.
Ito, natadyakan na naman yung 9, but this is going to be anticlimactic.
Yun lang talaga. So after 2 racks na super abbreviated rack, biglang dry break naman ulit.
Isipin mo what Brian Sagiped has achieved tonight. Napa-foul out niya on 3 fouls si Jonas Magpantay.
May highlight pa
May
sa
highlight
9.
kick shot sa 9 and followed that up
Golden
with a
break.
golden break. So, he had 2 shots to win 2 racks. At ngayon, kamote na siya.
Well, will this be another one? Again, the 1 ball is near the 9 and anything could happen. So let's see.
Well, sa long rail siya dadaan dito, it appears.
Grabe talaga yun, no? Sinundan ng isang golden break.
Oo.
At mukhang nag-e-enjoy dito si Charles Ian Sagiped. Sabi dito, bagong tuklas.
Yun na nga eh.
Kinalawit highs.
Oo. Bagong tuklas. Tignan natin kung makatuklas siya ng paraan para matamaan itong numero 9 of 1,000 rails. Nope.
Uy!
He missed it.
Missed the 1 ball right there. Nako, malapit ang 1 sa 9. So let's see if Jonas is thinking of a way to attack the 9 this early.
Well, mukhang safety shot ang parating dito. He does have an attacking shot
Pwede rin.
into the corner pocket.
Pwede rin yung parating ng karambola 9 sa side pocket. Well, let's see. Okay, so he's setting up to make the 1 ball. Okay, and then side pocket for that blue 2. So wala munang highlights para dito kay Jonas Magpantay. He's gonna 1 by 1 trying to strip off all the balls dito sa mesang to.
Well,
Kesa
talaga, kailangan solid yung flight path niya rito because the 6 and the 8 are together. 5 is behind that pile.
May kanya-kanyang pockets naman, in fairness. Okay.
Nakakapagod din yan, buong gabi ka nagpapupokpok.
Oo naman, syempre. Pero magaan lang naman yun eh. Parang jackhammer kasi yung tunog eh.
Pag nagsabay-sabay,
Ayun.
Si Pisok, niyayakap na niya yung kanya.
Ayun.
So, he needs a hug.
You're looking good here, Jonas. Good speed. Playing that 4 into the side. Landing well for that orange 5. So, pwedeng inside spin na lang dito. Kabila na lang yung corner pocket tong 6. Alright. Two rails natural. Pwedeng habol niya dito is yung kabilang corner pocket ulit. Pwede ring side pocket. Kung sakaling inside spin ang i-apply niya dito. Ang ingay, tuloy-tuloy. Jackhammer talaga.
Naghanap na nga ako ng makakain eh.
Nagutom ka
Ako
bigla.
napagod para sa kanila eh.
So, okay. So, taking this 7 possibly into the side. Ito yung pinakamalapit na bulsa. Around the 9 ball. Landing for the 8. Okay.
Wala ka problema rito.
With the given angle, possibly yung 9 ball into the side.
You know, side, ako corner ako dyan.
Side pocket na to.
Where? Ipa-ikutin niya.
Ayun. Di ba sabi ko sa'yo, later na.
Jonas Magpantay making the most out of the foul called on Brian Sagiped. At lamang na naman po rito ang Manila MSW Mavericks, which was the complete opposite last night. Manila never led, and now Taguig. As we see the foul on Jonas Magpantay, hindi niya natamaan yung una. Now Taguig is the one that's trailing, never leading in this contest so far, AJ.
Ayun na nga nangyari dito. So, ito another nice run out coming from Jonas Magpantay. Tsaka ito yung naging magandang tira niya dito eh. Mamaya makikita natin. Ito kala ko matatamaan yung 8 pero yan, ang ganda ng screw back doon sa may side rail. Side pocket for the 7 and of course, the 9 ball ended up being potted sa may side pocket. Diba?
And not a single ball made in that rack by Brian Sagiped. 1 point, or rather a 1 rack lead now for the Manila MSW Mavericks. Back inside our venue, the Sharks Billiards Arena dito po sa Tomas Morato, Quezon City, and the crowd has assembled para masaksihan itong ating sunod na rack as Jonas Magpantay prepares to break in rack number 12, Cook Sportswear. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2. Ayan po ang mga followers ng kupunan ng Manila MSW Mavericks. And Jonas, nasipa yung 9. 8 ball goes down. The lucky 8 is in.
Again, twice na yan sa gabing ito na pumasok ang 8 sa Sargo.
However, marami pang issue dito. There is no shot on the 1 ball.
Well, he actually can see the entire 1 ball. Yun nga lang, walang open na pocket.
Well, cross back to the side kung gusto mo.
That's
pang
pretty
mini
wild.
clip na tira eh, no?
Medyo wild. Oh, okay. Finding refuge behind the 9 ball. Unfortunately, didn't get there.
Bilis tumalon ni Sagipe. Doon nakita, pagkakataon.
Naramdaman niya yung dalawang abbreviated racks niya earlier. Yun yung pwedeng mag-catapult sa kanya dito na makuha yung lead.
Well, first they need to tie it up.
To tie it up at 6.
Saan niya papupuntahin ito? He's gonna go offensive. Offensive shot, overcut it. May backup plan.
Sana behind the 4 ball. Kaso nga lang ito. An easier version of what Bryant did or tried to attempt. So let's see.
Makuha ni Jonas ito. Ganda na ng latag ng bola.
Prepping to take this blue 2 into the side pocket. Tingnan natin. Very nice. Good speed as well. So now he can just simply move the cue ball forward while of course spotting this blue 2. Setting up for the corner pocket.
And he wanted that angle para makapunta siya sa 4
ball. Yes, tawid ulit yung pato dito for the purple 4. So the key shot will be the 6 to the 7, Noel.
Kita mo naman, dami ng fans nitong Taguig Stallions. Pwede kasi silang pumunta rito. Sabihin mo, pwede ba mag-cheer para sa inyo?
Pwede, syempre.
Kaya dumami bigla. Oh, that was close. That was close.
Okay, so maganda yung nangyari doon na tumama pa yung 7 ball. So mas maganda yung space niya to work with. So 5 to the 6, 6 to the 7, 7 side pocket.
You need to collect your wits after a near disaster.
Okay.
Okay, napaganda nga. Napangiwi ng konti ito si Jonas. I don't think this is where he wanted to land.
Yeah, definitely. Lalo na nung tumaan pa niya yung 7 ball. Tsaka medyo semi-diretso pa siya dito sa 6.
May have to opt for a tirang buntis sa 7. Hindi. Talaga pipilitin niya sa side.
Sumobra. Yun nga rinig natin. May nagsabi sa labas. Sumobra ng konti pero kayang-kaya naman mag-bounce from the short rail.
Yung problema rito, AJ, kalahati ng pamato na lang ang nakikita niya.
That's right, yeah. The top half of the cue ball, lagi yan kapag nadikit ang pato. But it shouldn't be a problem lalo sa gantong level. He needs to focus on making this brown, which he did. And he lands really well on the final ball.
When Jonas Magpantay is on automatic, he'll be very difficult to stop. And the Manila MSW Mavericks pad their lead. 7-5 ang kanilang abante, almost halfway to the goal, to pick up a win number 2 in this series as the fans love it para dito sa kupunan ng Manila MSW Mavericks, AJ. At makikita nga natin dito yung naging problema. The miss on the 1 and selling out the 1.
Yeah, but that's not an easy sellout. Ito, medyo may kahirapan pa i-control dito yung pato. And he landed really well for that 2 ball. So naging simple na lang yung mga tira sa ibang bola because of that. Another nice run out coming from Jonas Magpantay. Pero may mga konting pagtama pa sa 7, di ba?
Ito, nalubak na naman siya rito. Did not want to be straight. Forced it. Napalampas ng konti. Pero sabi ni Jonas, okay lang yan.
Walang problema.
I am the world 10-ball champion.
Ayun.
And now a 7-5 lead for the Manila MSW Mavericks. Maraming salamat sa WizKid Works Maintenance and Supplies, care of our good buddy Raji Patalinghog. Ba't hindi yata napapadpad si Raji?
Hindi, no
Masyadong
opening night,
busy.
nandito si Raji.
Oo nga, masyado na yata busy sa pag-aayos ng mga mesa.
That's right.
Tignan natin kung maayos ulit ni Jonas magpantay ang kanyang Sargo. He was successful the last time up. 1 ball trailing but not successful.
Medyo swerte pa dahil yung 4 ball medyo nakaharang pa dito sa uno. And again, we've got MSW Mavericks back with a 2-game advantage over Taguig. So yung kaninang kaninang 2-game advantage nung bago pa mangyari yung kick shot sa 9 ni Brian Sagiped and sumunod ng golden break.
Ito pwede
kaya
kick shot. Pwede rin kick shot to AJ.
Pwede rin.
He went for the defensive option but well, that's not an easy shot.
Yeah. So not a bad leave. Medyo may kahirapan pa rin naman yung tira dito. He only has the corner pocket for that 1 ball.
And if you make a mistake on your cue, this could even scratch.
So he needs to apply a bit of inside spin to get inside or to pass between that 3 and 9 window possibly if he wants to take this into the corner pocket. Yun lang. Kaso nga lang, walang inside spin. He landed
meron,
here.
pero tumama dun nga sa point.
Sa tungkil siguro.
Tumigil yung spin.
Namatay. Pero batiin natin si Doc Enrico Ang. Doc Nicky, happy viewing.
Andito na ba si Doc Nicky? Intentional foul taken here by Jonas Magpantay. Tandaan natin, he became the first casualty of the 3-foul rule this season.
Yeah. Dito siya babawi ngayon. Siyempre, hindi na papayag magpa-foul 3 ulit itong si
yun ang balak dito.
Isisiksik lang tong 2 ball sa green 6 and of course sending the cue ball possibly
He's
behind
thinking
the 4.
of another way.
So if he goes here, ito nag-iisip buta ng mabuti dito kung saan niya itatago yung
Hindi
pato.
pa naman nagagamit yung extension. There is an attacking shot here. Bank shot yan to the side.
Is he gonna go for a bank? Yeah. Not his best attempt there. So now, nabenta na itong 2 ball dito kay Jonas Magpantay.
Nabenta ang buong mesa.
Yes, the entire rack. Pero, saving grace probably is yung positional play for the purple 4. Ayan. So kailangan talaga maganda-ganda yung landing niya dito.
It's a little straight. That's what he wants. He can draw it back. Wag lang sobra.
Yes. So tatanggapin na lang niya yung cut shot dito sa 4 ball. Unless mapaganda pa niya talaga. Pinilit. Kaso nga lang, malaking bola yung 8.
Well, might still have enough to make the 4 ball.
If he spins around the 8, pero mukhang hindi muna. Hiding this cue ball behind the 8 possibly. If he wants to.
Ang laki bigla ng 8. Sometimes, pag may nakaharang na bola, alam mo pwede mong tamaan pero parang lumalaki yung bola.
Yes.
Na nakaharang
That's right.
Now he's gonna kick.
He tried to make it, but it's gonna sell out totally.
Well, rail first, malamang, ano?
At ito, shout out sa'yo, Miss Maureen de Guzman from Santa Maria, Bulacan. Happy viewing. Pati kay Surebreed. Romel, Surebreed, happy viewing.
Kitang-kita ba? Kita pala.
Yes, wide open. Oh, look at that right there. Very nice.
Force the draw shot or the Knights.
Well, he landed straight. So, kailangan ulit niya mag-screw back dito.
Ingat sa mga pwedeng tamaan.
If he could cheat the pocket to the left and then draw the cue ball. He went forward.
Kinorida may angulo pala.
Very nice.
It was not as straight as we thought.
Here comes the key shot now. 6 to the 7.
Side rail, side rail.
Yeah. Kailangan magandang landing sa 7 ball.
Might be
This
enough.
will do. Yeah, this will do. So a simple 2-railer. to get to that 8 ball. So kakailanganin pa niya ata dito yung extension niya. Nope. Okay, so kaya naman palang kunin dito. Ayan, so with some check side English.
So again, dumidikit na naman dito ang Taguig Stallions. Just when Jonas magpantay was poised to take a 3-rack lead. Brian Sagiped, hindi nagpapaiwan.
This 9 ball para balik sa isa lang ulit ang lamang ng MSW Mavericks.
Git-gita na naman tayo, guys. I love it! Yan na naman ang sinasabi rito ng kupunan ng Taguig Stallions as they have now closed the gap to just 1 rack kontra sa Manila MSW Mavericks.
Well, Noel, since siso yung scoring dito ng dalawang teams natin, sa tingin mo ba pwedeng mag-heal-heal to?
There's a big
Ang
chance
laki,
na
ang
pwede
laking
mag-heal
possibility,
ito.
di ba?
I mean, we were close to it nung Monday, nung 13-11 yung score. Ang ganda ng habol ng Manila MSW Mavericks kagabi. And finally, it ended up at 13-10. Pero ito ngayon, you cannot discount the heart of Brian Sagiped. And of course, alam naman natin, you need to get to 13 racks before you officially celebrate. At isa ang abante rito ngayon ng Manila MSW Mavericks. We're gonna take this short break. We'll be back after these. And back with us here inside the Sharks Billiards Arena, we'll have our first timeout of the evening. At ito nga si Dennis Po of the Manila MSW Mavericks has called his first timeout. Dennis, nakita naman natin kanina, ang ganda na ng run nitong si Jonas Magpantay. 6-3 na dapat kayo. Na-disgrasya dun sa 9-ball, na-golden break pa kayo. What a momentum stopper. How do you recover from something like that?
Yes, malaking bagay yon yung dapat 6-3 na dapat, no? Naging 5-4. Tapos naka-golden break pa yung Taguig, no? So, tumawag ang timeout para lang still ma-keep namin yung lead entering the second half, knowing that my player Jonas is still up by a rack. But marami pang pwede mangyari.
Kamusta naman ang psyche ni Jonas right now? I mean, he's made a few mistakes, although maganda naman yung run niya. But when you talk to Jonas kanina, how is he right now?
Well, he's doing really good, no? Of course, Jonas wants to really make a big statement ngayong gabi. Kaya yun yung dapat abangan ng ating mga Sharkanatics entering our second half.
Dikdikan ng ating laban, AJ. What do you have to say about that?
All right, nako grabe. We have 50 seconds left sa ating timer kaya eto na. Pwede na po tayo magpa-shoutout dito mga Sharkanatics. So while waiting for Noel Zarate, eto, binabati natin si Maureen Pidoy de Guzman, Vinji Salvador from Muntinlupa City, Cecil Angeles. Sabi dito, kala ko Panday versus Jonas pero hindi. Siyempre, it's Urda Knights versus Jonas Magpantay.
So,
Pwede yung panday versus magpantay.
pwede.
Panday-pantay.
O yun.
Laban dito. Then, nakausap ko si Dennis, hindi ko na natignan kung kamusta si Jonas. I think si Jonas tumatambay dito during that
Yeah.
timeout. Yung gusto ko lang malaman doon kung ano na ang psyche na isang player who should have been, dapat way ahead na siya, nagdo-dominate na. Pero yung mga unti-unti mga sablay has now cost them the lead.
Yes, of
dikit na
course.
dikit yung laban tuloy.
Oh, alam mo naman sa larong bilyar talaga, isang pagkakamali na lang talaga pwedeng maiba yung... anyway, maganda muna tayo.
And ano naman
Magpasalamat
yung
muna
anyway
tayo.
mo, Prince Executive. Maraming salamat sa inyo. At yung anyway ni AJ Ong, nakakadalawa na siya ngayon. Pag nakatatlo po siya, foul out na siya.
Foul 3 ha.
Brian
Speaking of foul
Sagiped,
three,
yan, no?
ayun na nga.
Napa-foul 3 niya kanina.
Si Jonas.
Si Jonas.
Here we go.
3 ball goes down. So, successful break. Wet or
Wow.
dry break, ano? Yun ang maganda natin pag-usapan. If the break is dry, obviously dry. Pero pag wet break, yun, kailangan isipin natin, when do you get a wet break? Sino nakaka-adjust properly pagdating sa breaking? You can't tell from the way these two are breaking. Sometimes, talagang ang pangit eh.
Maganda yun ha.
Lumalabas eh.
Gusto
Oh.
ko yung ginamit mo. So kung may dry break nga naman, may wet break
Oo.
naman na may pumasok, ibig sabihin, di ba?
Not necessarily the 9 ball, although nagawa ni Brian Sagiped kanina yun.
Okay.
Watch out.
Oh! Okay. Pretty close to disaster. Sayang. Kung sakaling pumasok yung patong yan, sayang yung ganda ng sinargo dito ni Bryant.
Right.
Pero he still has a chance here. So he could possibly take the blue 2 into the side. So he can just slowly roll this in.
Oh.
And he can actually go for the 4 ball into the same side pocket na pwede.
Galing dito sa isang mahinang pumunti ka na mag-scratch, di ba?
Yeah. He needs to focus on making this 2 ball into the side. Same pocket na rin to
Nope,
4.
did not do it.
Nako. Yun na
And-
sana.
Well, now, pagkakataon para dito kay Jonas magpantay. Now, this is gonna be a combination shot on the 6, or do you play defense dito?
Well, the 6 is there. Nandito na rin lang. He needs to try it. Itong 2-6 combo.
Medyo wumble naman yung 2-6 combo na yan.
Medyo naka-line up naman. But of course, he needs to mind kung saan pupunta yung dos dito. Double clutching.
Kasi na-shark pa siya about the shot clock.
Ayun na nga. So he's gonna try to hide instead of going for the combination. Oh, played it off the 9. Okay, that was pretty smart. Nakita niya yun.
Ang daming na-solve na problema sa tirang yon.
Very nice. Ayun yung mga nakikita ng pro na hindi natin nakikita.
Oo.
Very nice. Very ballsy as well. Playing it off that ball.
Well, it's a shot, of course, that comes from a lot of experience, and Dennis Po knows about that. Alala natin, the Sharks 9-ball showdown. Dennis Po, a 2-time monthly champion.
Yes, and annual
And
champion.
annual champion.
Okay, he landed pretty straight, which he doesn't like, of course, kasi mahirap palapitin yung pato sa 7.
Well, at least a little bit of a draw coming from this. Actually, pwede nga niya i-stop ball yan
Stop ball na lang if
Oo.
ever, kung sakasakali. Pero kung kaya pang i-cheat to yung pocket to the right side, yan, he can actually do that 2 rails forward. So magkabila ang corner pockets na to, 7 and 8.
Oo. Good break coming from Brian Sagiped, pero ang nakinabang, itong si Jonas magpantay. 2 balls away. Lucky 8 about to go down.
Once again, mababalik na naman dito ni Jonas yung 2-rack lead ng MSW.
At mukhang malaking bagay din yung nag-timeout si Dennis Po. Froze Sagiped a little bit. Almost scratching after making the 1 ball, missing on the 2 ball. And again, the fans loving it. Dito po sa ating venue sa Sharks Billiards Arena. Balikan natin ang tira dito. This was off the near scratch.
Yes.
Tumama sa point yung 2 ball. And again, this combination shot na hindi natin nakita.
Look at that right there, playing it off the 9.
At biglang open layout ang sumalubong para dito kay Jonas magpantay. Good timeout by Dennis Paul to settle the nerves of the silent killer. And now a 2-rack advantage for the Manila MSW Mavericks. 8-6 lead para sa koponan ng Manila MSW Mavericks. And speaking of MSW, salamat sa inyo, MSW Sports Betting, for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong. And speaking of Ong, the Zima Tarsi is watching right now. George Ong, magandang gabi sa iyong panonood. Eyes without a face.
And of course, shoutout din kay Mr. Kazuhide Minamimura, ang kaibigan, matalik na kaibigan ng tatay ko. Happy viewing.
This break unsuccessful once again. Dry break.
This
para
will be
kay Jonas.
Yeah, this will be an immediate hide. Cue ball behind the 6. So ididikit niya tong pato, itong cue ball sa green 6. There you go.
Madali lang naman ang escape ni Jonas dito. Sundan lang niya kung saan dumaan yung uno.
Saan dumaan yung uno, pero pwede rin. Kaso nga lang, syempre, hindi lang dapat tamaan. Kailangan talaga maiwan niya ng walang
nasa
tira.
butas, oh. Oh, ricochet off the 1, send the cue ball to the 3.
Wild.
Yun na yung rack.
Wild.
Ayan na yung 3, oh.
Oh.
Hindi yung tinamaan.
Oo.
I mean, he was thinking about it as well. Napaganda nga lang dito yung pwesto. That's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, not a bad leave.
Para dito kay Brian Sagiped.
Bryant could try to attack the orange 5 if he wants to.
Mas
Pero
madali yung
tingnan
3
natin.
kanina.
Yung
Yung
2
3
ball?
mas madali.
Ay, 3. Let's see. He can carom the orange 5. He can just try and produce a safety from here. Okay. Went for
Dami
the
naman.
safety. Cue ball slightly popped out.
Oo, kita.
Not sure if there is a direct hit on the 1 ball.
Pero walang patama para may pasok.
So pwede ata sigurong 2-rail kick na
Oo.
panipis sa uno.
Kick and stick.
Since andyan yung 3 ball, it might help making the 1 ball. So let's see.
Pero yung kick and stick na 2-rail sounds more appetizing. There's your 2-rail shot. Not a good result though for Jonas magpantay.
Kita pa rin yung uno, pero again, wala pa
Attackable
rin.
na.
Wala pa rin masyadong magandang opportunity para kay Bryant. Though he might be seeing a possible bank into the side, pero andyan yung 4 ball eh.
Well, nakasapatos lang tong tira niya, but he might be going for this 1 ball.
Cue ball behind the 6.
Pwede rin.
Nicely done. Nicely parked behind that green.
Yan, ang magandang speed of course. Sometimes hiding is the better part of the equation.
A very important part of the game, of course. Hindi lang puro opensa. Kala nyo yung sobrang lakas na mag-pocketing, magaling na player. No, he needs to be an all-around player. Kailangan kumpletos recados talaga.
Well, the response from Sagiped leaves a shot on the 1 sa side. Singkit nga lang, but that's makeable.
Yeah, makeable shot into the side pocket. Pwede niyang itulak na lang to. Or he can go for the corner pocket. Sasayad lang ng konti sa may long rail. And pwede naman pumasok tong 1 ball. So let's
Again,
see.
the 8 ball is on the point.
Yun, problema actually yung 8 dito na kailangan niyang magalaw. He needs to do that
Nakaharang pa
8.
yung 3 dyan. Nakasandal talaga on the point of the side pocket ang 8 ball.
And shout out also to Resty Ibanez from Boracay. Happy viewing.
Anong station?
Station 1,
Station 1 ba?
Shout out also to Darnil Medilo from Iligan City, Mindanao. Yan, paki-share po yung mga nanonood po ngayon. Paki-share po yung live stream.
Nakapunta sa Iligan Maganda dyan yung mga waterfalls.
Yun. Eto, na-fault na ang 2. Wala nang
Flip sa
pinasok
Flip sa Segway yun Talagang,
mapasok lang talaga Noel.
maisingit lang talaga na Segway ko yun
Pagbigyan mo na. Eto
So,
na.
This is matatamaan ba niya pag natamaan niya yung 8 rito aangat and it will solve some
yun.
problems
Yeah. Kung kaya niyang gawin yon, tanggalin na niya yung 8 dito sa lugar na yan.
Play
Mas maganda.
the 4 off the 8 to solve that problem.
Direkta na lang. Pinasok na lang niya.
Parang walang puwang at least from the way the angle we're seeing it. The 8 ball really seems to be wedged against the point.
Pero what's gonna happen here is he's gonna, of course, pot the 5 and 6, get to this area of the 7 wherein he can actually
ginagawa mo, AJ.
hit the 8. So
Nag-request na ako ng telestrator kaya mo.
7,
hitting the 8 ball, 7 into the side pocket.
Oh. Pwede naman yung gawin kanina sa 4, ba't di niya ginawa?
Hindi, mas maganda yung 7.
Ganon, ha?
Oo. Kaya para next ball na kasi yung 8. So ito, draw siya dito, this area. Malapit sa kamay niya, yung malapit sa kamay niya.
Yan ang sabihin mo, kaysa tinodrawingan mo yung screen natin.
Oh, yun. O, diba? So now, dito na niya gagamitin yung 8, parang backboard sa basketball.
Yes.
So para papasok itong 7 sa side pocket and hoping na maganda yung kanyang setup mamaya sa 8.
Medyo banayad lang dapat to, ha?
Here we go.
Baka mamaya, magkaroon pa ng harang dyan.
So he needs to move the 8. There. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Okay, yan.
Okay, so obviously this will be a side rail action on the cue ball and then dapat...
saan yung 9?
Yun, side pocket.
Side
yes.
pocket ang 9, ha?
So second time ata sa gabing ito na yung 9 sa side pocket.
Dapat sigawan niya, where? Baka mamaya ma-inspire.
Grabe naman, wag naman. Alright.
I love it! Yan na naman sila. At pagpapalitan na lang sila dito, AJ, ha?
This is smelling like a hill, Noel. Grabe.
Mga hill na yan. King of the hill na naman tayo yan. And see exactly where it went wrong dito. This is a good contact on the one. However, it was sold out by itong si Jonas Magpantay. Sabi ni Brian Sagiped, salamat.
Yeah, but it eventually created a problem for Brian Sagiped pero na ano naman niya, nagawa naman yan paraan using the 7 ball para matanggal na yung 8 ball dun sa may tungkil na yan ng side pocket. So dito na mangyayari yan. Yung draw, setting up nicely for that 7 and 8 contact. Yung side rail na yan. And then of course, 9 into the side.
Babasa isa kabante ng Manila MSW Mavericks. We'll be right back for more here on SBA Season 2. Once again, thank you to our friends from Smart Sports for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Kasama si AJ Ong at nagmumukhang King of the Hill na naman tayo rito.
Nako.
At the rate this is going sa ating one-on-one Wednesday.
Kaya napansin ko, Noel, na since ganito yung nagiging score na naman, parang seesaw battle na naman to, nag-aamoy hill talaga.
Another dry break from Brian Sagiped.
Another dry break and mukhang kaya naman mapot itong one ball passing between the 5 and 3.
Nako, mas madali pa ata safety shot dito.
Oh, yun na nga. Since yung 4 is near, he can actually stick the cue ball against that purple 4.
Ayoko.
Well, he's exploring his options right now.
Oo. Titira na sana siya. Bigla may malakas na hampas eh.
Jonas magpantay, MSW Mavericks. Speaking of MSW, eto,
Sa side.
sabi dito, let's go MSW, sabi ng Manila MSW Mavericks. Happy viewing.
Gutsy effort there galing dito kay Jonas magpantay, putting the one ball into the side pocket. Yung nga lang, ang kanyang plangketa rito is now over the 8 ball. And he's not exactly the tallest player on this team. In fact, he's the shortest player on this team. Ano? Ay, ano na to? Ligpitable na to, AJ.
Kayang-kaya na. So maganda-ganda na yung kalat dito ng mga bola. So with this, medyo dispabor. Kung gusto pa rin niya habulin yung kabilang side pocket, inside spin, just like that. Pretty good speed. Kaso nga lang, medyo nagkaroon ng angle.
Unti-unti na siya nauun siya may sa kanyang flight path.
Pero pwedeng same pocket itong orange 5. So side for the 4. Possible same pocket for that 5.
Now he uses his extension. 10 seconds to shoot na lamang siya ron.
At ito pala, pinapa-shoutout, pahabol. Pa-shoutout galing kay George Ong. Chef Kiko Zulweta, happy viewing.
Chef Kiko, matagal na tayo hindi nag-uusap tungkol sa pagkain.
Ayun.
Okay.
Kabilang side pocket. Okay, yung 5. Since sinabi mo nga kanina, Noel, ligpitable. Yes, it is indeed ligpitable.
Bigyan mo na, AJ.
Sasabihin ko na ngayon, it is safe to say.
Aray ko. Natawa sa'yo si Kenneth Arpilieta.
Hindi naman tayo naririnig sa labas. Grabe naman.
Uy, yung mga iba nagmo-monitor ha. Yung mga ibang player na pinapanood na yung live stream.
While watching. Pwede naman. Okay, so far so good. Obviously, he's gonna take this green 6 into the side pocket. Pababalikin lang yung pato dito to get in line with that brown 7. Jonas magpantay kahit na na-foul free kanina ni Brian Sagiped. Hindi pa rin apektado dito.
Hindi ko natanong kay Dennis yung kanina, no? Yung 3 fouls na ito, naging alanganin bigla.
Yun na nga. Akala ko kaya pa niyang iwasan eh.
Well, this still makeable. Buntis lang yung tira.
Yeah, I'd fancy the side if I were him. Pero tingnan natin, pabuntis na 7, pwede naman.
Nice weighing his options. Tanda natin, magpantay has already used his extension.
Wow, look at that right there. Held his nerves. And look at this, how he landed on the 8 ball. Perfect speed. So he can just simply follow and bounce back for the 9.
At mukhang ito nga magiging tema natin. Mananalo Manila, hahabol ng Taguig. Nanalo ulit ang Manila ngayon. And
Pero,
now a 9-7 lead for the Mavericks.
Itong lagi nangyayari, lagi may 2-rack advantage ang MSW. Hahabol ang Taguig ng isa, pero hindi pa nila so far nagagawang ma-all. Diba? Matay ulit.
Well, they have not led in this matchup. Talking about the Taguig Stallions. Ito yung gutsy effort into the side pocket. Walang tinamaan. Everybody stayed where they were. At sabi ni Jonas magpantay, that's enough. Ito medyo nagkaroon ng konting scary moment. Pero grabe naman yung panipis na tirang yon. From the silent killer to take this rack. And now put the Manila MSW Mavericks 2 racks up, 8-6. And we will be back for more here on SBA Season 2. Once again, you're watching us live right here on PusoP.com. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2 and the crowd has thickened. Ang ingay na. May construction pa. Oh, dumami pa sila.
Dumami pa yung mga tao.
Watch out for the cue ball. It will stay up low.
Ay. Now, could this be a pivotal point para sa Taguig Stallions or pivotal moment?
Ganda ng kalat ng bola rito.
So we've got Brian Sagiped now with ball in hand opportunity. Ang ganda ng kalat ng mga bola. So
Kahit
a
na hindi nga
must-take
ball in
rack.
hand, kahit na natili yung pamato doon sa side pocket,
Kaya pa rin, yes.
clean shot on the one.
Yeah, that's right. So this is indeed a must-take. Kasi wala nang pumipigil kay Bryant dito. Sarili na lang talaga.
No issues to report eh.
So far, yeah. So ito talaga, he needs to hold his nerve na mabalik ulit. Parang nagiging trend eh. So balik na naman sa isa yung lamang, tapos lalamang ng dalawa na naman ang MSW. Pero tingnan natin dito.
Little bit of napalakas ng konti yun, ha?
Para sa side itong 3 ball. Pero kaya pa rin naman.
Oo.
He's got a huge room for error dito. Cue ball wise, of course. Nasa ano na tong 4 ball eh. Nasa bunganga na ng bulsa.
Hindi yung parang maliliit na.
Parang pumipitik-pitik.
Oo, parang clapper na maliliit.
Alam mo yung kamay na parang ginaganon-ganon pag
Oo nga eh,
parang
oo nga
gano'n
eh,
siguro
parang
yun.
eh.
Oh, again. Missing his mark there.
Well, now he has to attack it into the corner pocket.
Possibly, and draw the cue ball to get in line with that 6. He can also go for the side with a bit of check side, or kung pwede, mag 2 rails siya dito, outside spin. So he's exploring his
Ang dami
options.
niyang pag-iisipan dito.
Yeah.
He's straight into the corner pocket. Side pocket, yeah, pwede kang bumiyahe.
Yeah, with some running right-hand spin, side pocket for the 5. Okay, nice one. It's a good thing that he didn't hit that brown. So medyo may kalakihang angle to na sa ginusto sana niya.
Well,
Kaya
you don't
tingnan
want to
natin.
land on top of the 7, that's for sure.
Yeah. So speed is key kung sakaling kukontrolin lang na yung pato dito. Pero yan, papabalikin na lang niya. Kasi mahirap talaga yung control.
Ay, that's not an easy shot, sir.
He's got a cross bank into the side.
That's the only cross back.
Yeah.
Is the only option now.
Pretty makeable.
Jaynard Orque napangiwi doon. Kanina pa nagkakaproblema sa posisyon.
Clint Fernandez, sabi dito, I smell hill. Yes,
Ay.
mukhang tama ka dyan, Clint.
There it is, cross
Nicely
bank.
done. Nicely done.
Uwihan na daw. Makain na si Emong.
Sarap ng buhay ng mga teammates ni Brian Sagiped and Jonas Magpantay. Ngumunguya na lang sila.
Oo, yan ang mahirap dyan eh. Pag hindi ka naglalaro eh, lumalaki bewang eh.
Ayun.
Tanong niyo si Rainiel Salinel.
Nako. Rainiel, may sinasabi. Okay.
Sabi niya, paano ako naging Slim Reaper? Tignan niyo nga itong laki ng bewang ko.
Oo nga.
Natawa ako bigla dun eh. The Sentinel siya. The
The
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Ayun na nga. Final ball and he puts it away.
So again, dumidikit pa rin po ang Taguig Stallions. This is not a marathon. This is a slow rise to the top. Taguig has never led in this contest. But again, the biggest lead dito ko pa na ng Manila MSW Mavericks is only 2 racks.
I think this trend started ng 5-all and then ganito na,
Oo.
di ba?
And you scratch galing kay Magpantay on the break. And it was a slow crawl para dito kay Brian Sagiped. Missed his mark many times in this rack, AJ.
Yun na nga. Pati dito, buti na lang nakarecover siya dito na around the 9. Tumama pa sa 9
Ito.
ball.
Ito naging key shot dito.
Yung cross bank. That's right. And of course, another rack. Courtesy of Brian Sagiped. Ganun pa rin, no?
Dikit pa rin po tayo. 1 rack lead for the Manila MSW Mavericks. Thank you very much to Andy once again for your continued support dito sa SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po with AJ Ong. And this is going to be a long night.
This is smelling like a hill to me.
Wet break or dry break?
Let's find out.
Wet
Nine
break,
moving.
dalawa pa.
Okay, this is
May
looking
shot.
pretty good. Okay,
Shot on the one. Para
side
dito kay
pocket.
Brian Sagiped. Yes, sa side pocket. Pasingkit na tira. He's missed one of these already today.
So let's see, tinan natin dito. He can apply some inside. Kasi yung next ball na tinitingnan niya is the red 3. He made the 2 ball off the break. So side pocket for that yellow 1 ball with some check side. Oh,
Pinross bank niya.
ooh, went for the bank instead.
Does not get successful with it. Now leaves an open layout for Jonas magpantay.
And he knows it. Alam niya na
Sobrang singkit yung tira talaga kanina. I
Yes.
was looking at it. Mahirap talaga yun.
saka ito, alam na niya na mukhang hindi na siya makakabalik muna dito sa rack na to.
Sayang,
iniwan
ganda pa
niya
naman
dito.
na sargo niya eh, no?
Yun na nga. Hindi lang sinuwerte talaga sa pangunahing tira. So again, another chance na makabalik sa dalawang lamang. And of course, oh!
AJ Ong, ha?
Buti na lang, wala akong sinabi.
AJ Ong, ano? Dennis Po can't believe it.
Buti na lang, wala akong sinabi.
Kenneth Arpilleda cannot beat it. Doc Loy Refulle can't believe it.
Nako. So first, hindi naman first, kumbaga isa sa mga
Yeah, it's about the
maaalala mong
third or
unforced
fourth
error.
unforced error.
Oo.
Extension call. This is not an easy shot, by the way.
How does he hide from here?
Pwedeng itago sa likod na 5 to. Let's see how
Separation
he,
na lang. Oo.
see how he attacks this.
Oh!
Wow! Off a foul answered by Brian Sagiped.
Nako. Yun nga. Nasagot naman din isa pang foul. Galing naman dito kay Bryant. So a quick turn of events.
And now Jaynard Orca needs a hug.
So this time it's Jonas now with ball in hand.
Bigyan mo na AJ, parang exciting.
Talaga. Muntikan ko na mabigay kanina. Nasa play yung
Bigyan
press
mo na ngayon. Ayan na eh. Oh.
Eddie with everything in place. And looks like it's safe to say. Mapupunta na naman. Wala. Okay lang yan.
Tama sa 7 sa akin.
Oh.
May rhythm na yung pumapalo doon.
Napansin mo, since you're a drummer nga pala.
Nagkakaroon na sila ng... wala na ngayon.
May tempo na.
Nagkasundo sila kanina.
Okay, so corner for the green 6. Tulak na lang to. 7 into the side pocket.
Tama-tama. May babatiin din ako habang nililigpit. Ito si Jonas magpantay. Mga natitirang bola.
Sino nagpapabate?
Hello tayo sa Top Sports Team with Poging-Pogi na boss manager si Lito Labastida. Galing yan kay Bentam. Sinasabi si Mark Zambrano na naman dito sa ating chat. Went up dahil tayo.
9 ball down and again a 2-rack advantage para dito sa MSW Mavericks.
And that was a very interesting rack, ano? A foul followed by another foul. Galing kang ball in hand. Ito, tignan muna natin dito. Ball in hand galing to, ha? And then a scratch coming from Brian Sagiped.
Ayan ang ball in hand ngayon para kay Jonas.
Pero kanina, niligpit na ni Jonas yan. Wala
Yeah.
nang mali after that. But of course, Jonas fouled, missed earlier. And then, hindi pala ball in hand. Ball in hand, nag-miss lang siya.
Yeah.
But then, yun na nga, an uncharacteristic mistake galing dito kay Brian Sagiped. At naging dalawa na naman ang abante rito ng Manila MSW Mavericks, AJ. But we are going to see if they can put it away when we return. Stay with us. Back with us here inside the Sharks Arena. Maraming salamat ulit, Conlan, for your continued support of SBA Season 2. 10-8 ang ating score. Rack number 19. Sa kaya ito matatapos, odd or even?
Nako, yun na nga ang
total
iniisip
number
ko
of
din.
racks.
That's right.
Sobrang dikit ngayon As it is, this is the 9-ball moving. Pero dry break.
Uh-oh. Hindi nga pumasok pero may chance to attack and to once again get an abbreviated rack.
Right. How many have we had today? Parang isa lang Golden
So
break
far?
lang
Hindi, yung golden break, yung
wala
kick shot, yung kick shot
Kick
na
shot, hindi. 9 yun
hindi naman highlight lang pala,
highlight yun.
lang.
Pero hindi siya abbreviated.
Oo.
Parang yung golden break pa lang sa giped yung nagpaikli nitong ating laban. This could be the first one. It's a makeable combination. 1-9. And it goes down. So off the break, one shot required by Bryant sa giped. That's actually the third time na kinailangan lang niya ng isang tira para may panalo ang rack. Kanina, naupo siya ng matagal. Nagka-problema si magpantay sa 9-ball. He was able to kick that in. Then he had a golden break, one shot. And then this one, just one shot required after the dry break at biglang humilera ang 1 sa 9. At sabi ni Bryant sa giped, maraming salamat Kuya Silent Killer.
Ayan, so bago tayo mag-break, shout out kay Eric Navarrete and Romail Morta.
Mga
Romelito.
nanonood. One more look, our first abbreviated rack of the night courtesy of Bryant sa giped at dumidikit na naman po ang Taguig. Salamat ulit sa Tanduay Athletics sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta ng SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong at nais ko lang batiin si Mark Zambrano at si Doc Nicky Ang na nangaasar na. Noel and AJ went up the hill to fetch a pale pilsen daw. Okay. Sitigil kayong dalawa.
Okay.
Hala.
Wala. Nothing. Pero
Kamusta
ito,
nga pala,
magandang setup ito kasi yung 1 ball corner pocket, papasunurin nilang itong pato to get to that 2 ball.
4-9 ang issue rito.
And shout out to Patrick Picache who's watching. Hi there. Lagi nanonood ng Sharks before. Sharks 9-ball showdown.
Dami natin, mga Shark Fanatics natin. Yung mga PNP boys!
Yes.
Pagalawin nyo ang baso.
Multo.
Up. Kumangat. A little bit early. Para dito kay Jonas magpantay. Sino yung maingay? Siguraduhin nyo nakainom na ng gamot yun, ha?
So yung medyo nagpapahirap lang dito sa tira ni Brian Sagiped is the fact that he needs to queue over the 9 and 4. But of course, he's going to take this into that far corner pocket. Hoping that he gets a good position on the 2. Nako naman.
Mumugation. Gabiation.
Yun na nga. Well, he was jacked up. Pag nakatayo yung taku mo, may possible unwanted spin.
Interesting that
happens.
both players missed on opposite corners
Yun
on
na
the
nga.
same object ball.
And we've been running for 2 hours, more than 2 hours now.
Aga pa. Sino katabi ni Jaynard?
Sino man yun, makulit
Oh,
siya.
kailangan din uminom ng gamot noon. Natatawa na naman si AJ. Nako, hindi nakakatawa nangyari kay Jonas magpantay. How did the cue ball end up there? Stretched out. Kick shot. Baka 2 rails pa ito. 1, 2. Nadaplisan.
Oh,
Ako,
muntikan
muntikan
na.
pa. With this angle, lagyan mo lang ito ng konting topspin, AJ. Baka mabasag mo na yung 4-9 cluster na yan.
Pwede kaso nga lang, ang problema, kapag tinamaan mo yung 9 and
interest
4,
naman.
hindi natatakbo yung pato to get to the 3. Pero let's see, kaya naman kung if he can creatively na matamaan niya yung 4 ball tapos kaya pa rin makalapit sa 3. Mas mahal lang, parang hindi muna talaga. I love it, sabi ni Jurel J. Sagiped. Aba naman, maraming mga
taga-Pangasinan.
kamag-anak na nakasuporta dito kay Urda Knights. Very nice.
Pinatigil pa niya talaga yung takbo ng pamato that time. And now the key shot. Around the world for the 4. Watch out, the 6 is in the path. Pagbalik, the 7 is in the path.
Is he gonna try to pass between that 6 and 8 window and around to get back? Let's see. Okay. Dito siya nag-bounce. Nako, yun nga lang.
Hindi.
Okay, buti sumayad.
Wala scratch yun. And he has enough of the 4 na pwede papasukin.
It looks to be. Jaynard Orchid Jr. saying shout out to J-Mel. Ayan, happy viewing.
But J. Cool tawag sa tatay niyan.
Hindi, anak ni Jaynard si J-Mel.
Oh, si J-Mel. Pero dapat yung tatay tawag doon kay Jaynard Orchid. Di ba Mr. Cool? J. Cool.
Yes.
Pinapausong pangalan ni Aris Almario yan dati eh.
Yun.
You have to say it correctly though.
Of course.
Ay!
Uh-oh. Dapat siya sabi nun.
Yung mga hindi nakainom ng gamot.
Well, it's a makeable 5 to that corner pocket.
Pahirap na ng pahirap ang mga tira dito.
Yun nga lang.
Sige! Kailangan talaga pag naglaro ka sa Sharks Billiards Association, medyo magaling ka mag-shot out
Side
ng
pocket.
ingay. Ay! Again, another miss.
Ganda na sana ng landing for the 6.
Oh, pero ito, nakapatong ang pamato sa short rail. And Dennis Poise now leading the Sharking.
So ito, mahirap na yung pot sa 5. Mas lalo na mahirap yung positional play sa 6. So he might go for the cross bank sa corner pocket, sa kabilang corner pocket.
Naku, baka tamaan yung pamato doon. He went for it.
Cue ball though.
Oh, ang ganda naman. Uy, musli nga lang. That was a good idea. Kay Sagiped.
So ito pwede tong maibalik niya yung pato. Two-way shot. Trying to attack the 9 tapos at the same time bringing the cue ball back to where it is possibly.
He is using a lot of right-hand spin. Lalayo na lang.
Didikit ba?
That's close enough.
Look at that right there.
Yeah,
Very
that's
nice.
close enough.
So again, another difficult shot.
Ito safety battle, nakita yung object ball.
Yun lang. Na lumalayo lang yung pato.
Oo. Ano ba, bagong tuklas? Atapang abata ba?
Mukhang ito na nga. He's gonna try to attack. Nope. Ducking behind the 9. But, okay.
That's a
Didn't
bank
get
shot
there.
though.
An open bank, that's right.
Oh, that's a bank shot para dito kay Jonas magpantay. Position on the 6 though.
Yeah, to play position, he needs to apply some inside. Lalakasan niya dapat tong
Ay, hindi. Lalayo lang. Oh, lalayo lang yata.
Oh, cue ball behind the net.
No, he attacked it.
Okay, so
Kanina
instead,
pa
he
yan,
went
ha?
around.
Yung tungkil na yan, kanina pa nakikialam yan.
Itong jaw of the pocket,
Oo.
jaw of the side pocket.
Para may birthday
Ano sinasabi
party.
nila?
Ewan ko din sa mga yan.
Pero ito, baka naaalala mo si Von na nakitkitan.
Oh,
Si Von
yes.
nakitkitan.
Oh.
Ito, nanonood ngayon. Sabi dito, hi Papa AJ and Sir Noel, miss you. Shout out
Ayan.
watching with Daddy June nakitkitan and Mami Carol nakitkitan. Maraming salamat.
Hello. Kamusta na po kayo? Ito, na-solve na yung problem na 5. Sabi ni Sagiped, panabla na ito sa latag na ito.
If ever na matabla ni Brian to, yung huling beses ba was 5-all? Tama ba yung pagkakaalala ko dito?
Yung sa tie?
Oo, parang 5-all lang ng tie and then bumalik sa two-rack advantage.
Right,
Diba?
yes.
Tapos puro habol na lang itong Taguig Stallions.
You're correct. The last time we were tied was at 5.
3 balls away, Sagiped around the 9. Nicely done on potting the 7 ball. This is it to once again tie things up. Napagod din. Napagod din yung mga tao.
Tahimik ng mga tagig yung mga
Tumahimik bigla.
maiingay eh.
Eto
This
na.
9 ball to make this a virtual race to 3.
It's a tie once again.
10-all. For the first time since 5-all, we are deadlocked once again. At eto talaga yung dalawang kupunan na lumaban sa championship last year, giving us another ride dito po sa ating one-on-one Wednesday. Grabe yung naging the quest for the 5-ball. Kanina pa yung dalawang yan. And finally, there was enough room behind the 8-ball para may pasok dito si Brian Sagiped.
Wow.
And eventually take this rack number 20, going the way of the Taguig Stallions dito, AJ.
That's right. Well, at sa nakikita ko dito si Brian Sagiped mas lalong tumitindi ang ganda ng tumbok ngayon.
Diesel.
Sa napapansin ko.
Ang bagong tuklas ay tinabla ang ating laban. Magbabalik po kami. Rack number 21 is upon us, but before that, salamat po sa Dynasphere's Next Gen Phenolic Resin Balls. Patingin ko lang isa manonood natin si Ramil Berenya, who is also watching us right now as we continue to bring you this epic between the two finalists from Season 1.
What a night we are having. Grabe talaga.
Success on the break. Dalawa pumasok para kay Bryant sa giped. Shot on the 1. Yung 2 ball. Well, that's gonna be the challenge here. This is the key shot right here. 1 to the 2.
Yeah, pretty workable. Pwede sa may, dito sa may far corner pocket. Ipwesto niya dito yung pato. He can draw back. So ito, maganda na ang nagiging sargo ni Brian sa giped. He's now making balls and he's now parang nagiging swerte na rin siya sa layout ng mga bola. And from 5-all kanina, nagawa na niyang matay ito ulit sa 10-all. So baka ito may huling sprint na to dito si Brian sa giped.
This is not going to be easy. Long shot on the 2. Maghanap na siya ng backup plan niya rito. In case this one goes south, can he put the cue ball behind the 5? In case it goes south, titignan pa yata niya, tira sa side pocket.
As the night progresses, mas lalo na rin ako nakikurious kung anong scoreline kaya yung mag-e-end up tayo dito.
I don't know what he tried to do there. Napagalaw niya yung dalawang bola. May konting cover para sa dos, but not enough.
Let's see. Mahirap makita sa angle natin. Pero meron naman talagang direct hit sa 2 ball.
Yeah, pero walang papasok.
Ayun. So, pwede niyang i-spin around the 6. Basta iwasan lang niya dito. Kaya pa naman kung semi-masse. Since yung 5 ball, andyan lang naman na rin.
Oo.
Pero parang muna, papalayuin na lang yung pato
It's
dito.
gonna be a safety shot or cross bank.
Uh-oh.
Ay, benta.
Look at this.
Cross bank attempt yun. That was an offensive shot.
So ngayon, itong 2 ball is now open para dito kay Brian sa giped. Pero yung 6 ball, lumapit naman sa 8 ball. Ingat lang siya ng konti dito.
There is enough space. Oh, there is enough space, AJ, between the 8 and the 6.
To the point na he needs to end up na hindi siya mahihirapan from the 6 to the 7. Kaya ito, kahit na open shot yung 5, walang problema. He's thinking about how he wants to land on the 6 to get to the 7.
Is this enough?
This one will do.
Taguig has never led in this contest tonight.
This might be it.
And no player has come up with more than 3 consecutive racks or more than 2 consecutive racks won. Kaya pa yan, ang iingay nyo.
Kaya pa. Ano daw?
Si Pisok yan, si Pisok. Oh, si Pisok. Yan.
Okay.
Dami na kailangan resitahan ni Doc Nicky dito.
Bit of inside English. Para hindi lang lumayo dito yung cue ball. Wala na nga. Kahit...
Naiwan!
Oh, would you believe that?
Wow! Bryant sa giped with an unlikely error.
At kita mo yung mga mukha ng mga Taguig Stallions, hindi natin maipinta. Kahit tayo kahit ako rin
That was surprising.
Very unexpected. Sayang, could have been a chance to take the lead. For the first time sana sa gabing ito.
No player has racked up more than 2 consecutive wins. At mukhang matitigil ang 2-game run nitong si Bryant sa giped after an unlikely mistake on the 6th ball at naiwan ang natitirang bola para dito kay Jonas magpantay. Now 11-10, Manila MSW Mavericks back on top.
That could have been easily a chance to get the lead para dito sa Taguig Stallions, pero he left the 7 ball hanging para dito kay Jonas magpantay. Grabe naman. Could have been 11-10 in favor of Taguig Stallions, pero ngayon, balik ang lead dito sa MSW.
This has been the story of the night. Dapat 6-3 na kakalamangan nila kanina. But now the Manila MSW Mavericks cling on to this 1-point lead. We'll be right back.
And we are back for the continuing coverage of the SBA Season 2, and we'd like to thank, of course, Rasan Billiard Tables. So eto na. It could have been 11 games to 10 in favor of Taguig Stallions, pero that was a very unexpected mistake coming from Brian Sagiped on that 7 ball. Of course, hindi na pinabayaan dito ni Jonas Magpantay. Kinuha na niya kaagad yung chance to regain the lead. So now it's 11-10 in favor of Manila MSW Mavericks. Once again, this is AJ Ong and Noel Zarte on commentary. Jonas now successful break, and he's got a look on the 1 ball, but question is there an easy pocket for the 1? By the looks of it, mukhang wala kasi nakaharang itong 5 and 7 sa magkabilaang corner pockets. So he might go for a safety on this one. Well, he's trying to think kung anong magandang gawin dito. He doesn't want to make a mistake, especially at this point of the match. Once again, this is a race to 13. Hanggang 13 lang po ang hinahabol ng mga teams dito. Going for the hide. Wanted that cue ball to stick against the 8. But this will do. 7 ball to the rescue, I guess.
Anong meron?
It could be a 1-rail kick. Making the 1 ball.
May scratch yan, ha?
Ingat lang siya dito. Brian Sagiped, after missing that 7 ball, kailangan niya ma-secure to kung gusto niya maibalik yung pag-all ng scoreline dito.
Nice shot. How's it 6 ball yung namitis niya kanina?
Yes. Was it
7
the 6?
ba?
Yeah, 7 ball, the brown 7.
Kung ano man yun, mintis yun.
Yun na nga. He left it hanging. Ito ang pambawi niya ngayon dapat. He needs to take this rack.
Ganda na nung kalat eh.
Oh, wag natin bigyan. Grabe ka naman.
Bigyan mo na. Ayan eh. Oh.
Nag-request pa rin talaga. Ayan mo muna mag-all. Grabe naman.
Dispabor pa yata.
Semi-dispabor sa right side itong tira sa 2. Tingnan natin kung anong gagawin dito. Well, that's the best he could do there. Kung ganun niya nilaro yung tirang yun, hindi, kaya naman ata lumsot sa 7. So dapat same pocket for the 6 kung sakasakali. Nabitin nga lang kasi diretso yung tira dun sa side pocket. But he did his best na makagalaw yung pato. Nicely done. Look at that right there. Beautiful hit. So now obviously he wants to take the brown 7 as well sa same pocket dito kung saan pumasok yung
pero kung kinakaba niya, short side na niya yun.
Pwede rin. Pwede rin. Kaso nga lang harang tong 8. Iwasan yung 9. Same pocket.
I don't know about this. Is it going to make it?
Again, the 7 ball. So reminiscent
Do
sa
you
nangyari.
cross bank this or do you straight back it to the corner? Yun ang tanong dyan.
I'd go for the bank dun sa corner pocket para may
room for error.
Mapalayo pa yung
Saka may
pato.
room for error ka dyan.
Yes, indeed. So this is quite reminiscent to what happened earlier do sa previous rack kung saan papuntang 7 ball nagkamali ng position play.
Nilayo na lang.
But the risk of attacking the 9 ball from here is on.
If Magpantay attacks the 9 ball successfully, Manila will be on the hill.
Well, let's see. He can either go for the combination or the carom on the 9. Magpantay. Here we go.
Attacks the 9 ball!
Wow!
Tinignan pa ni Jonas Magpantay yung mesa. Parang binigyan pa niya ng glare. Parang that's all you had to do.
I know there's a possibility na gawin niya yon, pero making it happen sa ganong setup, ang layo nung pato. Wow.
Yeah. Well, you are talking about the reigning world 10-ball champion, Jonas Magpantay. At ito, yung safety attempt, nagalagan siya. Did not want to go offensive. Pero ang ganda naman ng paghahilera ng 7 sa 9. At sabi ni Jonas Magpantay, you're mine. And the Manila MSW Mavericks are on the hill. Let's see that shot once again. Another abbreviated rack this time through the Mavericks. 1 win away from victory. We'll be back. Salamat sa Wilcon Depot sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta dito sa SBA Season 2 as the Manila MSW Mavericks are one win away from taking a 2-1 lead in this series. Noel Zarate kasama si AJ Ong. Could this be it?
You were asking na sana mag-golden break dito.
Oy! Teka!
Oh.
May 1-9 combination na napipinto para dito kay Brian Sagiped. This might not be over yet.
If he's planning on attacking the 9 this early, kailangan may backup siya dito sa cue ball na matago man niya dito gamit yung mga group of balls, yung clump of balls dito sa gitna.
He does have 40 seconds after the break. So this will be a carom shot. Billiard using the cue ball to the 9. Missed it. But he had a backup plan. However, kita si Uno.
Mukhang kita nga. I hate to say this, Noel, pero
Sabihin mo safe to say?
hindi. Nasayang ni Brian kanina yung opportunity.
That's
2 racks ago.
yeah, that's going to be something that he will think about.
That's right. Ang ganda sana ng storya for Brian Sagiped na to force a 10-all scoreline and eventually getting the momentum na sana towards the end, pero sayang. That miss on 2-7 balls, dalawang 7.
Up.
May storya pa tayo dito.
May storya pa ba ito, Jonas? May iling siya.
Looks like it. So he doesn't have enough to make the 3 ball, kaya manipis niyang tatamaan tong 3.
Hindi rin natago.
That was pretty risky, trying to sandwich the cue ball between the 4 and 5.
At this point talaga, pagod ka na, you've been playing the whole night. Pati yung decision making sometimes gets clouded by that.
But this one right here, Noel, I'd say na ito ang blessing in disguise para sa Taguig Stallions. And again, sasabihin ko na ulit, a must-take
Akala ko
rack.
sabihin mo, it's safe to say.
Wag naman, grabe naman. A must-take rack para dito sa Taguig Stallions.
5 ball into the corner dito.
Looking good. Landed straight.
Yeah, landed straight.
So he's gonna be forced to go for a possible combo.
6-7.
Kung hindi, palulusutin na lang sa space between the rail and the 7.
Depende na yan sa setup niya rito.
If he pushes forward, ayun na nga.
Kasha ba yan?
Again, Noel, check this out. Getting to the 7. Okay, may risk na naman tayo dito of having a problem with that brown.
Yun na nga. Ang problema, he can make this combination, but where does the 6 ball land?
Okay,
pretty
very
good.
nice. Akala ko papalusutin niya yung 6 pero he went for the combo.
Delikado rin eh.
Yeah, delikado rin. Went for the combination.
Hindi po lumilindol dito Ayan.
Pati yung cameraman natin na nafe-feel yung yung pressure.
And there shouldn't be any pressure here as he gets his lucky 8 to drop. So it's still not over. Pumapalag pa ang Taguig Stallions.
Here we go, guys. So now it's 11 games for Taguig Stallions and one more is needed to once again force this into a neck-to-neck battle.
Wala pa tayong heel this week. Wala pa nangyari
pa.
this week. This was the attempted safety nitong si Jonas magpantay pero lumuwa ang pamato at sabi nitong si Brian Sagiped, salamat na naman kuya.
May tanong dito si Steven Bukaw, bakit ang ingay?
Ganun talaga dito sa Shark.
Yes, sir.
Minsan maingay na, may mga ibang hindi pa nakakainom ng gamot.
That
So lalong umiingay tuloy. Tignan natin yung magpapatuloy ang ingay sa amin pong pagbabalik. Mavericks still on the hill. Thank you once again to Go Hotels North EDSA and Team of Quezon City sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2. Brian Sagiped is breaking to tie the score once again. Dito po sa pagpasok natin sa rack number 24.
A possible hill kung sakaling manalo pa ng isang beses sa
9 ball is in!
What a timing! Grabe yung timing! Oh my, grabe ang timing dito.
Hill! Nasipa ang 9 papasok ng side pocket and Brian Sagiped gets his second golden break of the night.
Grabe, ito na nga sinasabi kong blessing in disguise sa bandang huli para sa Taguig Stallions.
Let's see it one more time. Ganda ng kalat, biglang nung nasipa ang 9, it went straight into the side pocket. And Brian Sagiped gets his second golden break. Tignan ulit natin dito. Pook, tinamaan ng 4. At walang kaduda-duda kung saan papasok ang numero 9. Dennis Po and Jaynard Orque will have to wait one more rack to find out who wins tonight dito po sa ating one-on-one Wednesday. Stay with us. Maraming salamat once again to One Ball Billiards sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong. Rack number 25. Hill.
They have gone the distance, guys. Grabe.
Kanina 12-10 na ang abante ng Manila MSW Mavericks. But we are coming off a golden break. The second one for this gentleman from Pangasinan.
Another one! Another one!
Pumasok ang pamato.
Ay, wala. Nauna pala yung pamato.
Pumasok ang pamato. And look at this!
Naku
1-9
naman talaga.
combination. About to be shot by Jonas Magpantay.
This is crazy. I tell you, this is crazy.
Bababa na ako doon, AJ. Bigay ko na sa ito.
This is crazy, guys. And there you have it. Tinapos na ng MSW ang race to 13 ng ating one-on-one Wednesdays. Grabe, yung seesaw of emotions as well as the scoreline. Grabe yung pangyayari dito. At the end, akala natin mapagbibigyan ang Taguig Stallions. Itong si Brian Sagiped, biglang nabigyan ng golden break opportunity on the previous rack. And muntikan pa kanina dun sa last na rack natin. They were forced to go hill, 12 all, tapos sinuwerte sa bandang huli ang MSW Mavericks na naiwan yung 9 ball sa may pocket and of course yung 1 ball nandun na rin. At of course, alam naman natin yung susunod na gagawin doon. Kombinasyon 1-9 and of course, yan na. Congratulations dito sa MSW Mavericks and of course, we're just waiting for Noel Zarate na makalapit dito sa winning team natin para makapanayam niya. So don't go away, guys. meron pa tayong interview with the winning team. Okay, so they're just getting ready, guys. So abang lang po tayo dito sa interview ng winning team natin. I think Noel now is ready. Noel?
Okay, kinolekta lang natin dito yung mga kanina pa sila nagse-celebrate, nagtatalunan dito, AJ. As you take a look at the break dito nitong si Bryant, at eto isang tira na lang ang kinailangan dito ni Jonas pagpantay to secure win number 2 in this series para sa Manila MSW Mavericks. Coach Dennis po, kailangan mo pa ba ng Pepto-Bismol? Yung yung tatanggalin yung acid sa tiyan mo. Kasi kanina, masaya ka. Tapos biglang, malungkot ka. Take us through the range of emotions and take us through what this victory means to the Manila MSW Mavericks.
Hindi kami makakuha ng 3-rack lead. Yun yung inaasahan namin na maka-pull lang kami ng 3, mag-up lang kami ng 3. Medyo kakampante na konti Pero ibang klase yung Bryant sa gipid. Guys, palakpakan natin. Bryant sa gipid. World 8-ball semifinalist.
Correct. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin yun. Yung 12-10 na kayo. Tapos yun na nga, nanalo sila, tapos nag-golden break. Nung nag-golden break si Bryant, ano pumasok sa isipan mo nun?
Sabi ko, talagang laging nasa likuran yung score ng Taguig, no? Kung hindi sila all, lalaman kami isa, hanggang 2 lang, no? Pero talagang andun yung championship genes ng Taguig Stallions. Kaya naman, for us, we consider them the team to beat of this league. Kaya naman, pag sila ang kalaban namin, talagang sobrang 110% ang nilalabas namin.
Okay, patsok tayo dito kay Silent Killer. Kamusta?
Ito, parang hindi na makahinga.
Yung dinaanan mo rito, akala nating lahat na this would be a matchup that would favor you, pero ang dami mga naiwan na naman na bola. Tapos nakarecover ka, ang ganda ng kombinasyon na ginawa mo doon sa 9 para mapapunta kayo sa hill. Kwento mo muna yung tirang yon.
Wala yung kombinasyon ko sa 9, talagang kalikasan na yung nagdala. Napakadali naman ang tira na rin, hindi na talaga ako sasablay doon. Kaya lang, di pa rin ako talaga ako satisfied sa nilaro ko. Kaya humingi ako ng paumin sa aking coach dahil masama nilaro ko ngayon. Babawi ako next time.
Jonas, alam natin na medyo masama ang pakiramdam mo. You're not playing 100% in terms of your health. Kamusta ka na ngayon and how does this victory make you better?
Ito, syempre, masaya. Pero yun nga, tulad nga na sinabi ko, medyo hindi nga ako satisfied sa nilaro ko. Kaya babawi ako next time. So yun, maraming salamat sa lahat ng Mavericks fan. At saka sa kalaban ko, si Brian. Napakagaling din na nilaro niya.
Si Duklay wala na daw boses Kanino pa sumisigaw. Bumati ka muna sa mga tagahanga mo.
Ayun, binabati ko lahat ng
Doon ka daw tumingin. Yan.
ng fans ko, saka ng fans ng Team Mavericks, saka pamilya ko na laging nanonood sa aming bahay. Ayan, mahal na mahal ko kayo.
Dennis, huling shoutout galing sa'yo.
Well, thank you so much sa bumubuo ng SBA. Lagi tayo nagpapasalamat sa fans pero nakakalimutan natin yung staff behind the scenes, yung buong production team ng SBA. Thank you so much. Our hardworking people behind the scenes, thank you so much sa inyo. And of course, sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta, mga fans ng kanya-kanyang teams. Ayan, supportahan nyo po Mondays through Fridays ang laban dito sa SBA. Thank you so much.
Last, Dennis, anong mensahe mo kay Jaynard Orque at saka Taguig Stallions? Heading into tomorrow's doubles.
Well, sa totoo lang, hindi pa tapos ang laban, hanggang Friday pa to. Pero thank you so much, Taguig, for letting us bring out our 100%. Alam namin napakatibay yung team. Gaya nga na sabi ko, napakagaling Brian sa gipid, World 8-ball semifinalist, pero the current World 10-ball champion is a Maverick! Jonas, magpantay!
AJ Ong, balik sa inyo.
Again, congratulations to the MSW Mavericks. And bukas po, catch us again live 8 p.m. onwards dito po sa Sharks Billiards Association. And tomorrow will be, once again, a doubles match. So bukas po, doubles, balik po tayo sa doubles. And of course, on Friday, babalik po tayo sa 5-on-5. In behalf of Noel Zarate, this is AJ Ong, and it's safe to say, see you guys again.